No, just pee on it, man. You need to pee. Pee on it. Pee on the pee. Pee on it. No. Pee on it.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And we're heading back to the island. Get your swimsuit on. Huh? Your little grass skirts. You want to go
It's not that kind of island.
Oh, well, I mean, they filmed it in Hawaii, so... So what do you think's going to happen next?
I'm hoping we find Claire, because I'm really worried about her.
Yeah.
So is Charlie. He's very worried about her. I'm hoping we figure out what that metal plate was in the ground that Locke and what's-his-butt found. Boone, thank you. I'm hoping we don't see Sawyer for a while.
I love how much she hates Sawyer.
Yeah.
My favorite character, and you just absolutely despise him. Ugh. She'll come around, right?
Doubt it.
Right? Should we watch it?
Yeah,
Right,
but first...
First.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hit that thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Come hang out. Come watch it with us. You'll like it, I promise.
Yep. And check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to all our videos a week before they hit YouTube, as well as full-length commentaries and more. Let's watch Lost!
So Ethan? Oh no, it's just Boone.
I swear this place is actually making my feet swell.
Another mysterious force on the island revealed.
We haven't had fresh pork on a plate in about a week, dude.
It's not like they're domesticated animals.
Maybe you guys aren't trying hard enough?
We're hunting, right?
Why don't you go get some Hurley? Jeez.
Stay away from my sister.
For a moment, you seem to be giving me an order.
It's just a friendly suggestion.
What if I don't?
Boone! Found some fresh tracks down by the stream.
See you later.
You know where to find me.
What's that about?
I don't know.
We don't want to make an enemy of him. We're going to want him on our side.
Well, they're forming an alliance, huh?
Right now, this is our priority.
They don't seem to be making much progress. I've at it for like a week and they're still just chipping away at it.
So, really?
Something kind of important I wanted to ask you about.
Is he going to take a dump? That's why he needs that leaf.
Been having some major digestive issues.
What have you been eating?
You know, the usual bananas, papayas, mangoes, guava, passion fruit, coconut, some of those weird star fruits from up on the hill. It's a serious grudge.
You're not eating those, are you?
Dude, these aren't for eating. Excuse me.
Poor guy.
Gross little grayish yellow things.
Passion fruit seeds.
What are they for?
Planting. Or maybe not, I don't know.
Please tell me you found a coffee bar.
Not quite.
Oh yeah, planting. Good, somebody's doing something productive. Jesus. So they're just sitting on the damn beach.
The stuff in the bowl, what is that?
It's for later.
So you're gonna try and blow it off? Like, gunpowder would be useful.
You're obvious. What are you doing? And Michelangelo turned around and looked at him and whispered, "Sto lavorando. I'm working."
He's making art in his mind.
We're not going to stare at this thing for 4 months, are we? How are we going to open it?
Well, that's what we have to figure out. That's why we're sitting here.
Looking for Shannon.
Who are you?
I'm her brother.
Boone,
What's going on?
what are you doing here? Brian and I were just on our way out to meet some friends. Why don't you give me a call tomorrow? Please.
Just point me in the right direction. I'll take care of my own business with my own tools.
난 아마추어랑 안 놀아요. 그러니까 저렇게 하세요.
You just said something mean, didn't you?
I gotta tell Shannon.
Why?
What do you mean, why? 'Cause she's my sister.
Why do you care about her so much?
You don't know her, man. She's smart, she's special in a lot of ways.
Fair enough.
She's special in a lot of ways? What does that mean?
You sure you've thought through the ramifications?
Yes.
So be it.
Fuck! What the f? You don't think she's gonna notice when doesn't come back at all?
I'm doing this, Boone, because it's time for you to let go of some things. Because it's what's best for you. And I promise, you're gonna thank me for this later.
What is that?
An untreated wound out here. It's gonna get infected.
You're not gonna just leave me here?
Whether you stay is up to you. You'll be able to cut yourself free once you have the proper motivation.
Just like a teaching moment here.
Help!
Mr. Carlyle, in the absence of any physical evidence or a direct complaint from,
Shannon.
Shannon, we can't just go barging into people's apartments.
His eyes are two different colors.
Why I'd be here to bribe me. I'm gonna give you 25,000 US dollars.
I love her.
How much?
My love for her. It's worth closer to 50,000.
Can you believe we've been here for over 3 years?
How much would it take for you to leave me?
$20. I meant $20 million. Sorry. I'd never leave you, babe.
Oh, believe
Guess that falls under the category of be careful what you wish for.
She's like, you understood me.
You did, didn't you? You just understood what I said. You speak English?
Yeah, still trying to figure out why she's lying about that, right?
Jim doesn't know.
He's using his shirt.
I'm out of here. Ow! 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 Ow!
Who's an idiot?
I stepped on a friggin' urchin! Ow! You understand me? You understand infection? Gangrene, amputation?
He's like such a big guy.
You're gonna have to pee on my foot, man. It'll stop the venom. I saw it on TV. Just no, just pee on it, man. You need to pee. Pee on it. Pee on it. Pee on it. No. Pee on it.
No. He's pointing at us. Just pee on it. Oh, man.
Who's that? Shannon! I'm tied up! Can you get over here? Hold on, Shannon, I'm coming!
Oh, help me! Hurry!
I'm trying.
Please! Please, hurry!
Who tied her up? We're gonna see it. What does it look like? Come on! Oh, those bastards. Who the hell tied her up? What the hell?
Who do you think tied her up?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Correct. That's where north should be. A minor magnetic anomaly might explain a variance of 2 or 3 degrees, but not this. This compass is obviously defective.
Or there's no magnetic north because you're in purgatory.
What did you do to him?
What did I do to who?
Locke.
Oh, Locke did it? It's a lesson of some kind. I'm just not sure why.
We're supposed to come later.
Do you have any bags? Anything you want to take?
You should come
No,
back.
Shannon. We're getting out of this country. Is there anything you want to bring with you? What's the matter with you?
Hey, mate, you don't get this yet, do you? What's what?
What, she's beating herself?
You set me up. This whole thing is a setup.
She's just getting what she's owed.
What did you say?
She told me your mum screwed Shannon over after her daddy died. Kept all
So half the people on this plane are just like extortionists, basically, right? Like, yeah, no wonder they're all in purgatory.
I took English lessons in Korea. He doesn't know it's complicated.
So why don't you tell him now?
I can't.
Why?
Because I love him. Have you never lied to a man you've loved?
She lies to all the men she loves.
You sure you don't speak English? 'Cause there's a rumor that you do. Your wife's hot.
The ultimate test.
Yeah. Really like to f your wife.
Orderly, pass the gums. Yada yada. Oh God.
Is that intentional? Just trying to get him to puke?
What do you think his story is?
Who? Locke. Guy's a freak of nature.
Hmm.
That was my first impression, anyway. If there was one person on this island I would put my absolute faith in to save us all, it would be John Locke.
Or he's just tying people up to trees and shit. It's normal.
He's the only one here that's clued to what's going on.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means he's smart.
He was testing him.
A piece of metal.
Hatch. Buried in the dirt.
Where's it go?
I don't know. But I told him I wanted to tell you, and that's when he did this.
Jesus. Did it eat Shannon? It ate her? Oh my gosh. That got my heart racing.
He's gone.
So the player got played. This doesn't really matter, does it? Because you're gonna tell me anyway.
Because you're in love with me.
What?
You brought the money because you're in love with me.
Oh boy.
You've always been in love with me.
You've always been a self-centered little bitch, but now you're delusional.
I've always known it.
They're not blood, so it's not like really wrong, but it feels wrong still.
You don't like Clueless?
Still feels a little weird. A little Game of Thronesy weird.
Well, they're not twins.
I know. They're not blood related, but it's still a little uncomfortable. That would explain the jealousy with Saeed. I felt like it was weird how he was looking at her, but yikes. It's a lot of blood.
Shan.
But why kill her and not eat her or something?
You killed her! That thing killed my sister. It's your fault. She died in my arms.
Why is there no blood on you?
What the hell just happened to me out there?
I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. But your sister, Shannon?
It's like...
She was dead.
Is that what it made you see?
What made me see?
It plays on your nightmares? On your worst...
You drugged me.
I gave you an experience that I believed was vital to your survival on this island.
It wasn't real?
It was only as real as you made it.
The on his head caused that? Is it hallucinogenic or something?
How did you feel when she died?
Really bad?
I felt relieved. I felt relieved.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Time to let go.
Relieved from what? Relieved from the guilt? Relieved from the pressure of having to take care of her?
Follow me.
Oh, they're going into the woods. They're not coming back.
Well, I think Locke knows more about people than they know about themselves. First he helped Charlie, and now he's helping Boone.
Yeah.
What do you think that's about?
I have no idea. He's clearly Yoda. I just don't know what his methods are here. That was a freaking weird episode.
So why was Boone relieved?
I don't know. Is it relief from the pressure of having to take care of his sister, knowing she was dead, right? Or relief from the guilt that he had for being in love with his sister?
He's like in love with his sister, or Shannon.
Right.
But she knew it, and she's been using him for years, right?
Right. So that removed that.
Yeah.
Her dying.
Him realizing that if he let her go, that weight is lifted off of him.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
And Locke could see that by just noticing their relationship.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's spot on.
Probably.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
So what's next?
Who would have seen that coming? Right? No idea.
Yeah.
So I think they go out into the jungle, and I don't think the group will be seeing Boone and Locke for a while.
Okay. So what do you hope we see next episode?
Jin and Soon again?
Jin and Sun? I think we're going to have another Jin and Sun?
I think, there might be more to that. Okay. The garden situation.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, let's watch the next episode of Lost.
Let's do it.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Oh, Daddy's gonna be pissed.
Whoa.
Yes!
I knew you had it in you, Walt.
It was weird. I actually saw it in my mind or something.
Give me that.
But
Take Vincent and go back to camp.
But Mr.
Now,
Marcos,
little man.
Walt knows his own mind.
Hey, don't talk to me about my son like you know him.
You really need to calm down.
You keep playing my son against me, and I'm gonna have a...
The man said calm down.
Easy. You're the one who was waving the knife around. He was just trying to make sure you didn't hurt someone. You haven't spent enough time with him to see it, but he's different.
Stay away from my son. And me.
Oh yeah, definitely like alliances forming, right? Whose side are you gonna be on?
Whose side are you going to be on?
Locke's, obviously. He's crazy, but he's Yoda, so...
He's teaching Walt the ways of the Force.
Mm-hmm. He seems to be seeing things in people that they don't see in themselves, right?
You already took it, didn't you? The job.
Yeah, I did. You haven't worked in months.
Construction slows in the winter. I already told you
I can
that.
provide for him.
There are laws against this kind of thing.
We're not married, Michael. I'm his mother, and I'm steadily employed. Who do you think the court's gonna side with?
This is not goodbye forever. I need some time.
can't grow up here. Guys, we can't keep doing this. Building water filtration systems, playing golf, making a sweet little home here. We need to get off this island.
You think any of us want to be here?
No, but I don't think anyone wants to get off as much as I do right now.
So, are you suggesting something?
Yeah.
You're gonna make a fucking raft?
Look, don't say it like that, man. We need a little optimism here, okay? And we gotta do something, because...
You're gonna take your kid on a raft in the middle of an ocean where you have no idea where you are. Yeah, great idea.
But I'm doing this. My son and I are leaving. Anybody that wants to help us build, God bless you.
Oh, he's spiraling.
Canado sepe que me...
He's like the only thing that makes me think, well, this can't be purgatory. This kid would not be in purgatory. Or that dog. They go straight to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven.
I'm not coming for you. I'm coming for Walt. I'm getting my son back.
Golly. Getting my heart going every time this happens. Got some zingers down my fingers.
So what are you two selling today?
Where's Claire's diary? Someone took it from her bag.
Oh, I get it. Something goes missing, and right away you figure it's got to be me that took it.
Do you have the diary or not?
If the shoe fits.
You mean this one?
Give it to me.
No, I'm not sure that's the best idea.
What a prick.
Maybe Missy Claire.
Oh, something goes missing. I must have taken it. Yeah, you just fucking took it, you dickhead. God.
Did you read it?
Good literature's kind of scarce around here.
We read it.
Just give it to us.
Yeah, it's because he's a prick.
Won't let up.
Ow! You hit like a punch.
Oh, yeah?
All right, enough.
Cousin.
You didn't really read it, did you?
I just hadn't gotten around to it yet.
You're a jerk.
What'd you say to me?
Mr. Locke didn't do anything wrong. He's my friend.
He's not anymore.
You don't care about me. You never cared about me.
What?
You only show up after my mom died? Where were you when I was growing up, huh? Nowhere.
Listen, Walt, it's complicated.
I don't even care. You're not my father.
You gonna punish me for something I can't change? Fine. But you will listen to me. Now, you get over there. And you stay there.
You bring Walt?
No, he's at home.
With Brian.
Brian's taking over the firm's Rome offices.
Sounds like Brian's on a roll.
And he wants to adopt Walt.
You're kidding me, right?
Consider what's best for Walt. You can keep holding on if you want, but ask yourself, why you're doing that? Is it really for him?
It's his son.
Locke, where the hell is he? What? I'm not in the mood for your games, man. Where's Walt?
I told him this morning that he couldn't be around me anymore.
But then if he's not...
Let's go find your boy.
Barely know her, Claire. She's been missing over a week, and every day she's gone, it feels like bits of me are crumbling off.
She's gonna be popping anytime now. Like, ugh, I'm so worried about her.
I think it's right that you should keep her stuff safe until she gets back.
Nobody's looking for her, though. So they just think she's gonna, like, what? They're just gonna drop her back off when they get tired of her? Just put it back in the bag, Charlie.
Come on, Vincent.
Oh, no. Predator.
Look. You're not looking. You're not looking.
Oh my God.
Happens.
Is he dead?
Yeah. Poor guy.
What's that look about?
Vincent!
What was it?
Before she died, Susan, she told me she wanted you to have custody of Walt. She what? I didn't want to be a father. All right? I just don't know how.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about, man? You adopted him.
Yes, I did. Because she wanted that, and I wanted her, and... Look.
She didn't tell you. She wanted me to have custody of him. This is your idea.
Hey, I just lost the woman I love, all right? I can't be his father.
You're the only father he knows.
It's more than that.
Well, then what?
There's something about him.
The hell are you talking about, man?
Sometimes when he's around, things happen. He's different somehow.
What's that?
Something I think Walt should have. Excuse me.
I thought it was gonna be like that dead bird or something. Oh. Hero letters to him. Another fucking polar bear? What does he have, like telekinesis or something? He kills things with his mind.
Hey, Walt.
Who are you?
I'm your father. Listen, I can't explain how sorry I am about your mom.
Where's Brian?
Brian's not here. I come to bring you home with me.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
I know this is really hard to understand all this. Brian loves you very much. And he wants you to stay with him, but it's not his choice. It's mine. I'm your legal guardian. It's not like he's gonna disappear from your life, and he'll still call you, come to see you whenever he can. You'll still have your dog.
But Vincent isn't mine. He's Brian's.
Brian said you could have him.
Hey, Walt!
Dad!
Hang on! Hey, Walt! If he comes near you, use it!
Michael!
Dad!
Two fucking polar bears? Such a weird island.
I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. We're okay. I'm just glad you're safe.
What is special about this kid, though? What is his deal?
A penguin with a sunburn? That's dumb.
Yeah, I know.
What is that?
It's Claire's diary.
You're reading her diary?
Yeah, I know. I'm bloody scum. Just listen to this. I had that weird dream again, the one with the black rock. I can't get
The
it.
French woman said something about her team returning from the Black Rock.
Charlie, we all want to find Claire. But there's no sense going out into the jungle in the middle of the night.
And yet nobody is looking for her during the day either, so what the
Don't think that whistle's working, John. You can't hear everything, Boone. The sooner you learn that, the better. Well, I heard that.
Vincent.
Is it Claire? Identify yourself, please. It's Claire.
Claire?
What the Claire? Where have you been? Oh my Atlanta.
Alright.
She looked a little worse for wear.
Yep. Where's she been? She been at the Black Rock?
She's been somewhere. Hopefully she knows where she's been.
Mhm.
Maybe she escaped. I hope she's okay. I hope the baby's okay.
Yeah. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Next episode, of course. So what do you think?
Nice to know Michael and Walt's story a little bit. Made me almost tear up there for a minute.
Yeah.
Another polar bear? What are the chances? Do they breed them on this island? They're breeding polar bears now?
Who knows? There was a polar bear somewhere else in this episode, too, though.
There sure was in the comic book. Like I said, does he have, like, magical telekinesis powers? And like...
Brian said it was special. I liked how Michael lied to him to say that Brian...
Yeah, tried to...
had no choice.
Keep Brian the good guy. Mm-hmm. He didn't have to do that, for sure.
Well, it would have hurt Walt more.
Yeah, it was the kind thing to do.
Mom, so yeah, I mean, it was good that he found that his luggage too, where he finally got those postcards back so he could give them to Walt. So
yeah, it helps Walt understand that he really did love him this whole time.
Yeah,
he didn't just ignore him.
I think Locke and Michael's
hopefully they've fixed
mended
that
a little bit there. I thought after Locke helped him find Vincent and let him bring him back to Walt, it would have, paved a road there, but. Something about the last couple episodes Michael just didn't like. I think it was because he didn't like how Walt was bonding with Locke over
exactly.
Him, right?
Yep. So. Just jealous.
Yeah. Claire's back.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what happens there. Mm-hmm. Charlie's going to be very excited. Mm-hmm. Claire's probably going to be a little bit pissed that he read her diary.
He was just trying to find a clue of her whereabouts. All right. Well, what should people comment about?
Michael, Walt, tearjerker? No. Yes, no? Yeah. Yes, no? Tearjerker.
I was feeling the heartstrings there as a father myself, so.
Yeah.
Pulls on my heart.
Yep.
Couldn't imagine. So let us know. Did this episode make you cry? Oh, Walt and Michael. Relationship building up.
Yeah.
Also, Boone and Shannon. Is that weird? Their off-island relationship they had before they were on the plane?
It's a little weird.
Or are you okay with it because you've seen Clueless? Like, he's kind of like Paul Rudd.
Yeah. It felt different in Clueless because, like, they weren't that close in Clueless. Like, he was, like, the
older.
The stepbrother, but older. And
bit,
yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have, like, a
grown up together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, so let's know in the comments if you think that's weird or not. Or if it's Game of Thronesy for you. Yeah. We've watched all Game of Thrones, if you guys are wondering. So, all right. Well,
thanks for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up if you want to. Come hang out with us next time. Yeah. Because this Lost situations, we're only about halfway through. About.
Are you getting hooked?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hooked. I want to know what's going on.
You want to know what's going on? She's hooked. She's hooked. How long have you been hooked?
I want to say if I probably walked away from episode 9 like, okay, I really want to know what's
Claire
going on.
got kidnapped?
Yep, I want to know what's going on now.
All right. I got to know what's going on.
Yeah, hence why
got
we
her
just
hooks in her.
Watched.
Yeah, she's never getting off the island now.
Oh, well, let's hope I get off this island eventually.
All right. Well, check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to all our videos, including Lost, a week before they hit YouTube, as well as full-length commentaries and more. Links down below. Until next time, have a good one.
See you tomorrow.
If you'll excuse me, I've got some revenge to tend to.
Great, a whole episode about Sawyer.
Your favorite character. Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. Hope you got your floaties on, because we're heading back to the island today.
Oh.
All right. It's time for more Lost Season 1.
Can't wait.
Where did we leave off last time we were there?
Claire came back.
Claire wandering out of the forest.
Yeah, Claire was back. She was all bruised. I'm excited to see what the hell happened to her and where the Ethan is.
Yep. Anything else happen?
Locke, was testing Boone. Oh, Boone had a thing for his sister. Weird. Not his biological sister, but his sister. And then Locke, made it his mission to, break that spell that she had on him by tormenting him in the forest.
Yeah.
What, jungle? Whatever the hell it is.
He put some, hallucination juice on his wound he knocked him out with. And
yep, really weird.
Boone envisioned the monster eating Shannon.
Yep. But it kind of worked. Kind of seemed to break his spell.
What's going on in Cave Town? Any big developments?
Don't remember.
Should we jump right in then?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
First, like, comment, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Come watch Lost with us.
Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to those Lost episodes a week before they hit YouTube, as well as all of our other YouTube videos. Early access, plus full-length commentaries and more. Check out the link down below. Let's watch Lost.
Let's do it.
Doctor!
Claire, is she alive? Is she all right? Is she okay? It's okay. Claire, you're safe.
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh no.
Who are you people?
They like mind her. Oh, that's not good.
I was on a plane flying to LA from Sydney.
We were all on that plane. It crashed here. That was almost a month ago.
No, I'm due.
Your baby's fine. He's kicking. Everything's normal.
Well, if it's been almost a month, then why hasn't somebody come to get us?
'Cause you're dead. Duh.
애기는?
애기도 무사하겠죠.
Oh, he wants a baby.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Pretends to be one of us. He drags her to the jungle for almost 2 weeks. She doesn't remember him?
Apparently.
You think he's around?
Yeah, probably.
Carpe diem, my friend.
Look, save your French for someone who appreciates it.
Latin, Tommy.
Are we that obvious?
Dreadfully. Call yourself ladies. Jane Austen would be ashamed.
You all, everybody.
You have no idea what I'm talking about. How nice it must be to not be involved in the bloody insanity that surrounds us at every turn. You don't know how lucky you are, you know. Must be nice. You wake up and... What?
Ethan. Psycho. God, he's so creepy.
Charlie, I want her back. You bring her here. If you don't, I'm going to kill one of them, and another, and another.
Why is this guy a freak of strength?
I'll kill you last.
They need to ambush that guy.
Okay, Jack, we tell everyone. But you want to protect them, you need to start thinking defense.
We move everybody off the beach back up into the caves.
What if Ethan isn't alone?
Okay, John. I mean, obviously you have a plan, so let's hear it.
It's Colonel Locke.
Dad collects all sorts of rubbish from the great leaders of the Empire. Hey, you should meet him.
Winston? No, thanks. I heard he's quite moldy.
My father. He's coming back tomorrow. You should come round for dinner.
Why do you think he wants her back?
I don't know.
Because he wants to make her his. He wants to repopulate the island with her.
Someone hears something out in the jungle, gets scared. Chances of us shooting each other are much higher than of us shooting him.
We're beyond sharpening knives here, Jack.
I'm not putting guns on untrained hands.
So train them.
You took a job selling copies.
I like her.
She's a moose.
Don't say that.
Are you off your bleeding chump, man?
I have to think about my future.
Your future?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
The weekend without a fix. Monday should be bloody wonderful. Let's see how the future treats you then, eh, Charlie?
Those drug dealers, man. They are brutal.
Ethan get somebody?
I don't know.
trip the alarm.
I thought those guys had the full-on perimeter setup.
Yeah, he knows the island better than you
It
do.
didn't matter. He came in from the water.
So Steve drew the short straw.
Dude, that was Scott.
Guessing you know how to handle one of these.
He's probably got double holsters on his wheelchair back at home.
1 second. Bear with me.
Why would that be the best option? Just flat.
I would have pulled up on the paper holder.
Yeah.
About what?
We have 4 guns. We should have 4 men.
Take the Korean.
Help? Moi?
You know how to handle a gun or not?
Lifted this off the marshal back in the old days. Remember him, don't you? Surly guy, kind of square jaw, carried a Sig-9.
Yeah, I remember you shot him. And missed.
And hell, 5 guns are better than 4.
And she probably knows how to use it.
She's pretty good in that bank robbery.
Mm-hmm. We don't, however, know how Jack knows how to use it, but... Why does he need to look so aggressively creepy? Why are you guys just watching?
Hold your fire. Don't shoot. We want him alive.
Now maybe somebody can tell me who or what this son of a bitch is. Jungle Boy. Not even for 1 second.
Charlie!
Well, how the f are they gonna know what's going on now? Saeed could have tortured him.
You think he would have broke?
No, probably not. But damn. I mean, can't blame Charlie. That guy hung him from a tree to die, so...
He could have told us where he came from. What he wanted with Claire, why he even...
You really think he would have told us anything, Jack? I wasn't gonna let that animal anywhere near her again. Ever.
I wanted to be respectable.
Did you think that I could take care of you?
You'll never take care of anyone.
Well, good for him then. Proved her wrong.
Why do I remember peanut butter?
It was imaginary peanut butter, actually.
I don't know what happened to me. I'm scared. I want to trust you. Good night, Charlie.
Good night, Claire.
Well, Charlie obviously loves Claire.
Yeah.
And he protected her. He's taking care of her. Good for him.
So what did Ethan want with her?
Like, I think he wanted to, like, make her his. Right? Like, you keep her captive, have her baby, take her baby. Do something with the baby, I don't know what. Maybe raise it as his own. Maybe just, like, do weird experiments on him. Because who knows with this island, you never know.
Well, that was kind of the Only thing that kind of happened that episode, right?
Yeah, pretty
Claire
much.
was rescued. Scott died. Not
Yeah.
Steve.
Scott.
Not Steve. Scott. And
Right.
then Charlie shot Ethan. So,
Let's watch the next episode, see what's going on.
yeah, should we jump right in?
Let's do it.
Let's continue Lost.
Previously on Lost.
Dear Mr. Sawyer, you don't know who I am.
Oh, God, not more Sawyer. Oh, God.
And then you stole my dad's money all away. One of these days I'm going to find you and I'm going to give you
This
this letter.
episode better change my tune on Sawyer, otherwise he's this close to not ever being able to be anything
You're
useful.
trying to figure out, why do I like him so much? And you don't.
When he's so unlikable. Pigs are back.
What's going on?
Oh, he's hearing voices in the forest just like everyone else does.
I think Saeed's the only one that's...
What?
Saeed's the only one that's heard voices in the forest. Right?
Didn't Boone?
I don't think Boone did, no.
Boar took your top.
It was dark, but yeah. Pretty sure it was a boar.
I thought the boar had vacated this area. What was it doing inside your tent?
It was staring at me. Then it came at me, so I hit it and ran off into the jungle.
With your top? Perhaps he wanted to go camping.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. After you ran into the French woman, you said you heard something in the jungle.
I was injured and I was exhausted. My mind was playing tricks.
What did you hear?
I thought I heard whispering.
What was it saying?
Why? Did you hear something?
Why else would he be asking Saeed?
That guy, Frank Duckett, real hard luck case, gambling addict, alcoholic. Runs a shrimp truck. He ran the romance angle. Hooked the wife and took the husband for all the money. He's pretty good at it, too, from what I hear. I paid Tony to pull his jacket. Turns out Frank Duckett used to be named Frank Sawyer, the name I believe you appropriated for yourself.
This is him?
That's him.
Did you get all the guns back?
All except one.
Who?
I'm gonna give you 3 guesses.
Sawyer. I can get it back.
Really? How are you gonna do that?
Speak his language.
I'll probably make out with him again.
I've done this before, Kate, and if I remember it right, you made out with him, and he never even had what you said you could get.
Well, I only made out with him because torturing him didn't work. Hey.
Hi.
What you making?
How you feeling?
Very pregnant.
Son of a bitch!
A boar did all this.
Last night, wrecked my tent. It attacks me from behind, runs off into the jungle like a coward.
A boar wouldn't just attack you for no reason.
Thank you, boar expert. This one did. It's harassing me. And if you'll excuse me, I've got some revenge to tend to.
Great, a whole episode about Sawyer.
Your favorite character.
You don't have to. I killed Ethan. I can bury him.
Yeah, until he rises from the dead. This is gonna end with you and me running through the jungle screaming and crying. It catches me first because I'm heavy and I get cramps.
You're gonna be there all week if you're shoveling that small.
You alright?
That's what Charlie was making in the first.
Oh, the shovel. Oh, it was a tiny little shovel. Okay.
Based on the weight and the distance between strides, I'd say I'm following Boone for about an hour. Hours, you have managed to follow the tracks of humans, birds, a rock slide, yourself, basically everything except Boar.
You're looking
No
for a
idea what you're
hoof
doing.
print. Like, how hard could that be?
All right, sassafras.
I hate
You
his
want a drink?
air.
You hate his hair?
Just, no, the air about
Oh,
him. I
air.
just hate it.
I never.
I'm supposed to know what that means.
She never played out never?
For example, I know you never been to college.
And how do you know that?
If you had, you'd have heard about never.
I never wore pink. I knew it.
The 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I never killed a man. Well, looks like we got something in common after all.
Sorry, just helped you answer a question.
What, that she killed somebody? Yeah, I knew she killed somebody.
Okay. You're shaking.
I can't believe this.
There are hoof marks everywhere.
It ate all our stuff?
Nope. It ate your stuff.
Morning. What happened to your campsite?
Oh, son of a... Oh! Peed on my shirt. Took my shirt out of the bag and peed.
Maybe it's got your scent. Doesn't like your cologne.
I don't wear cologne.
Yes, you do.
My sister Jeannie died when I was a boy. Fell off the monkey bars and broke her neck. And my mother, well, my foster mother, she blamed herself, of course. Thought she wasn't watching close enough. The neighbors started talking. Afraid she might do something to herself, I guess.
It's gotta be a Yoda moment.
Yeah. Sawyer's like, what the hell are you talking about, dude?
About 6 months after Jeannie's funeral, this golden retriever comes padding up our driveway, walks right into our house, sits down on the floor, and looks right at my mother. My mother bursts into tears. Dog slept in Jeannie's old room on Jeannie's old bed and stayed with us until my mother passed 5 years later.
So, you're saying the dog was your sister?
Well, that would be silly. But my mother thought it was. Thought that Jeannie'd come back to tell her the accident wasn't her fault. Let her off the hook.
Yoda.
Is he just that good at reading people? Know what their issues are?
I don't know.
These bastards think Americans can't hold their liquor.
Chuck's dad.
I hate to hold my hand out, but I seem to have misplaced my wallet. But don't beat yourself up about it. It's fate. Some people are just supposed to suffer. That's why the Red Sox will never win the damn series.
Runs through a lot of apple juice.
He's not like me. He does what's in his heart. He's a good man. Maybe a great one. And right now, he thinks that I hate him.
Yeah, you probably should have told your son how you feel.
There's a payphone over here. I could pick it up and I could call my son. I could tell him about all this. I could tell him that I love him. Why don't you? Because I am weak. This business that you have, Will it ease your suffering? Yeah. Then what are you doing here?
It ain't that simple.
Of course it is. Unless you want to end up like me, of course it is.
So Jack's dad convinced Sawyer to murder a man? Jesus.
What are these tree rubbings from his tusks?
You mean he's around here?
Maybe.
Little babies. Little baby boars.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Funny.
You're gonna hurt it.
We're right over here.
Not funny.
Here, pick me. Ow! Ow!
You're sick.
Yeah, it's just a little innocent little pig.
Sawyer. I got a letter for you. Dear Mr. Sawyer.
Who?
You used to go by the name of Sawyer.
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
You borrowed money from Hibbs.
I was gonna pay. It'll come back around.
He killed the wrong man. Hibbs is probably Sawyer.
It's just a bore. Let's get back to camp.
Oh, he's still going through it with building the f***ing raft, huh?
Let's dig him up.
Real f***ing funny.
Trying to be funny?
Yeah. That was fresh out of pies to throw at you.
Kate, what did she give you?
Nothing she wasn't willing to part with.
That's why the Sox will never win the series.
What's that?
Huh? It's just something my father used to say. So I could go through life knowing that people hated him. Instead of taking responsibility for it, he just put it on fate.
Your daddy. He a doctor too?
Was. Why do you want to know about my father?
No reason.
All right, another episode featuring your favorite character.
Yeah, didn't make me hate him anymore, but didn't make me like him anymore either, so...
Maybe understand him a little bit better?
I mean, what's there to understand? I knew everything I needed.
Why he might be such a jerk right now? Somebody just used his past, his tragic past, to manipulate him to killing somebody.
Yeah, I don't know why it would mean that he needs to currently use that trauma to manipulate other people.
Maybe that was the first man he's ever killed.
So what if it was? You're saying that this new trauma for him gives him an excuse to treat other people like that?
Same. Maybe that's what he's going through.
Yeah, well, not a fan of excuses.
Okay. Nothing really happened that episode. It was more of just character development.
Yeah.
But we have a connection between Sawyer and Jack there, since Sawyer had a conversation with Jack's dad in Australia, right?
Makes me wonder if there's going to be more connections built as it goes. Like, perhaps all of these people are connected in some sort of way. Like, all of their paths have crossed at some point in time.
If you remember in the Boone episode, Sawyer was being arrested, right?
Yeah, so that's two connections there. Yeah, I mean, apart from the fact that they're all on the same airplane yeah. I feel like it's going to be more and more of these connections unfolding between all of them as the story goes on.
Perhaps.
I would like to see more of Kate's story and more of the Sun and Jin story.
Confirmation of how bad she might have been.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I kind of figured that to begin with.
To killing somebody.
Yeah, why else
saw her
would
shoot somebody, but those guys never died.
Why else would a U.S. Marshal come to extradite you from Australia? Yeah. Clearly you killed somebody.
Yeah. Another Yoda moment from Locke.
Always a Yoda moment from Locke. Love that. Still my favorite character. Him and Saeed, they're tied. They're not tied, but Locke's in the lead. But I like Saeed second best.
So think about Locke's conversation he had about the dog,
Mhm.
and then what Sawyer did with that boar.
Right.
Do you think
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Locke's
convinced him that it was
that it could have potentially been
hit the guy he killed, coming back saying
exactly.
let you off the hook?
Yeah.
And then
It'll come back around.
Sawyer didn't kill the boar, right?
Right.
Yeah, the voice that Sawyer's hearing in the
Was the same
whispers is
words
come
that
back around. Yeah.
it'll come back around. Yeah.
I think that's all about.
Well, that's what the guy said when he died.
I don't know, but
Just right before he died.
the voices in the forest know what Sawyer did? Or is it just
Another
like
reason why I think
his
they must be
imagination,
dead, right? Like, I mean, it could be his imagination, sure, or it could just be that this forest is meant to torture you with all of the worst things that you've ever done over and over and over again.
With that voice.
Because
and
they're
the
in
boars
purgatory.
They're in purgatory, apparently.
I think so.
That's your guess still?
Still my assessment.
Oh, let's see. Maybe that's where Claire went. She woke up. Ethan took her, woke her up from purgatory. She came back. She forgot everything that happened previously in purgatory.
Could be, yeah.
And now she's
just don't know
back in purgatory.
Why.
Yeah.
Or how she got away.
maybe
I'm
that's
interested
it.
to know. Yeah. I also would have liked to known what the hell Ethan was all about, but I guess we won't know that
I think
for
I
a
agree
while.
with Charlie. I don't think you would have said anything.
No, I'm sure he wouldn't have, but maybe the story would have told us something.
Yeah.
like Ethan flashbacks maybe would have
Ethan
happened.
flashback, yeah.
I don't know.
That's what we're missing.
I don't care if they know. I just want to know.
Episode about Ethan, right?
Yeah.
We saw that Michael's still working on the boat, and it's looking like it's getting
Looks pretty good, yeah.
pretty good, right?
I still think it's a stupid idea, but well, to each their own, I guess.
So, what do you think's next?
Halfway?
We're 2/3 through the season now.
2/3 through.
Yep.
Hopefully we see that baby here at some point in time.
She's about ready to pop, right?
Hopefully we get a little more Sun and Jin. Sun and Jin.
Do you want to see another
I'd like
episode
to
featuring them?
Yep, I'd like to know a little bit more about them.
All right.
Yeah, just some more character development, I guess.
Who haven't we seen though?
Hurley, yeah.
You want to hear about Hurley?
I would love to know about Hurley.
Is he the only one of the main?
Of the main characters, I think, yeah.
The only one.
Like Rose is kind of not
kind
really
of a
a prime.
minor
Yeah, she's like
character,
a
right?
secondary character,
Yeah.
right?
She's not
or a tertiary
She's not
character.
every episode, right?
Right, but when she is in an episode, we see her.
Yeah. 2/3 of the way through season 1, and we haven't learned anything about Hurley. Right? Other
sure
than his
it's
name
coming.
is Hugo.
Right.
Right.
It's coming. We'll meet him soon. I just know it.
Maybe we'll find out why he's nicknamed Hurley.
Exactly.
Would you have shot Ethan? Or would you have wanted to hear what he had to say if you could get him to talk? Do you think they could have got him to talk? Let us know in the comments, right?
That's right. While you're down there, give us a thumbs up. Come hang out. Watch Lost next time.
Yep. And check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our Lost episodes and everything we post on YouTube a week before it hits YouTube, as well as full-length commentaries. Links down below. Check it out. Till next time, have a good one.
Bye.
Look at you.
We won the lottery.
Lotto jackpot drawing 4, 8, 15, 16, and 23 with the mega number 42.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. We're back to the island today. Time for some more Lost. Where did we leave off last time? Your favorite character was featured.
Oh, frickin' Sawyer, yeah. Found out how he killed a guy, but turns out it wasn't the guy he thought it was.
Yeah.
So he killed some random guy because another guy lied to him about it.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
And that's what took him to Australia.
Yeah, he also met Jack's dad in a bar while he was in Australia, so that's
interesting.
awkward.
Yeah. What else happened? Claire came back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saw
They
the
killed
outcome of
Ethan.
that. Ethan's
Charlie
dead.
killed Ethan. Way to go, Charlie. But we don't know anything about Ethan or like his deal, so that sucks.
Would we have, though? Would we have known? Will we
Probably
learned
not.
anything from him, you think?
Seeing as how this show's going, then probably not.
So what do you expect tonight?
Some more lost shenanigans.
Some more shenanigans?
Yep. Hopeful for some Jin and Sun. See what their deal is a little bit more. How come she's lying about knowing English, things like that, you know?
Okay. Well, should we jump right in?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe. Push the subscribe button if you feel like it. You probably will feel like it because we're fun to hang out with.
Do it. And check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos a week before they hit YouTube, as well as full-length commentaries and more. Links down below. Check it out. Let's watch love.
지금은 보잘것없는 시골 출신이지만 제게는 야망이 있습니다.
He's from a fishing village. No wonder he's so good at catching fish.
꿈을 그렇게 쉽게 파는 사람에게 내 딸을 왜 줘야지?
It's rude.
따님은 제 꿈이니까요. 아버님.
Oh, that's nice.
Good answer, Jen. You're my dream.
Oh, how sweet. You stole his line.
Do you got water?
Nice.
So their first episode, we kind of saw it through Sun's eyes. Now we're seeing Jin's point of view, right?
Yeah.
Their past.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed about that swimsuit.
I swear to God, you put your hands on her one more time.
She's like, don't do that. He's gonna know. He's like heartbroken about that.
You should try sea urchin. They got more ping. Hey. I don't want to get involved in husband and wife stuff, but I figured, you know...
He's got a great swing, right?
Come on, dude, I'm trying here.
Or maybe not a great swing, but not a ridiculous swing. It's pretty good.
Bring it up. I've been worried since I first met you that you might end up being a spinster.
Spending my Saturday nights alone at home, tying knots.
Perhaps with an overweight aunt. It's a very sad image.
Maybe we should get some rope, spend our Saturday night alone together, and see what happens.
Hey, now.
Good for them.
It's one open spot.
Took the other one. What's the matter, Doc? Feeling left out? You taking Sawyer with you?
Yep. Bought myself a ticket on this little tub.
You sold him a spot.
I need to hail you to the mast.
Good thing I'm a saver, not a spender, Doc.
He used to tell me how beautiful I looked to him. He was so tender. And then he was different.
What changed him?
Traumatic brain injury?
Hey, Charlie, what's going on?
The raft! It's on fire! Look!
No!
Does bamboo really burn that well?
Where is he? Where the hell is he?
He thinks it was Jin, but it's probably Locke.
Yeah, Locke.
좀 다쳤어.
당신이 그런 거예요? 마이클은 이 섬에서...
마이클. 이번 일은 제가 모두 책임지겠습니다.
이제 자네가 내 새로운 보좌관이 되어주게.
Oh, a special assistant.
제발 부탁합니다. 우리 딸 앞에서만은.
Hurley.
What's he doing on TV?
Oh, it's the little girl's puppy.
그래 주실 수 있죠? 전 이거 받을 수 없습니다. 받아주세요. 제발 받아주세요.
You didn't kill me. Have my puppy.
She likes older men, guys who can take care of her. My guess is in this place you fit the bill. She'll make you feel like the greatest guy ever while you get her food, whatever it is she needs. And when she gets what she wants,
she move on.
When she does, don't take it personally, man.
Messed up my ride, Chief.
What a dick.
Don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You two are like jungle pals.
Sorry, I haven't seen him.
Well, if you do see him, tell him to keep his stupid mouth shut. And if he has something to say, he can leave Saeed out of it and come say it to
Should
my
I be
face.
writing this down?
Just tell him to stay the hell out of my business.
걱정 마. 오늘은 일 안 해.
No answering machine?
내일 바로 공장 문 열어. 내가 당신 목숨을 구했다는 걸 명심해.
It's weird.
Weird.
A weird type of mercy.
밖에서 무슨 일 있었냐고.
일하고 왔어.
일하고 왔다고?
He's the special assistant for your father.
이미 불타고 있었어.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a good time for her to give up her little secret. And just mention what he might be saying to him.
내 손이 이렇게 된 거야. 손을 좀
Stop
봐.
it! Leave him alone! He didn't burn your raft.
You speak English?
Didn't see that coming.
You understood us? From the look on his face, even your old man here didn't know you speak English. How do we know she's not covering for it?
Because she isn't. Why would he burn the raft?
He's been after me since day one.
Yeah, he wants you to leave. He wants you to leave.
Ignoring the simple, undeniable truth that the problem isn't here, it's there. They've attacked us, sabotaged us, abducted us, murdered us. Maybe it's time we stopped blaming us and started worrying about them.
I still think Locke probably could have lit that boat on fire.
We're not the only people on this island, and we all know it.
처음부터 다시 시작하고 싶어.
She was like really trying to get away from him, and now he's like walking away, and she's like, "Where are you going? Don't leave me." Oh, his dad's not dead, huh? Why would he lie about that?
아버지가 부끄러웠어요.
괜찮다.
괜찮아. 다시 시작하고 싶어요.
아니 그럼 왜 다시 못해?
If he wanted a fresh start, why has he been such a dick this whole time then?
그러게 난 너무 늦었어.
It's too late because she's been talking to Michael. Just talking to him. Well, not one time he saw her naked, but that wasn't her fault.
Got yourself an opponent?
Charlie owes me $83,000. I told him I'd give him a chance to win it back.
Yes!
Good for you.
Hey, you mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
Why did you burn the raft, Walt?
I didn't see that coming.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell. You must have had a really good reason.
I don't want to move anymore. I've been moving places my whole life. I like it here.
I like it here too.
I was gonna say he's more like Locke than we thought.
Boat.
At least now she can wear the bikini if she wants.
I won't protest.
No. Couldn't last forever, I suppose.
Son of a bitch.
Better head to Sawyer's Emporium for some batteries.
Sawyer.
No, he's probably already got most of Sawyer's batteries if he's been there for a month. He's been listening to music like every night.
Yep, probably.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
Well, I feel like we're getting so close to getting a Hurley story. So close.
Yeah.
He was in that last
There's a
one
lot of breadcrumbs
bit.
for him in this episode. He was on TV in Korea for some reason.
Yeah. Well, gosh, now that they're not together, I kind of feel like, darn it, they were just trying to starting to
figure things out.
Yeah. And now Jin and Sun are taking a break.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't last forever because they're literally the only two Koreans on the island.
Yeah.
She is the only one that understands him, so they'll have to communicate together at some point in time.
Well, Jin's starting to work on the boat, though.
Boat. Yeah, it's got one word down.
All right, so where do we go from here?
Hopefully a Hurley story. Let's see if we can find it.
All right, let's watch the next episode of Lost.
We could use something to send out a distress call to any ship that might be close.
Okay, well, look, I'll ask Saeed, but, I mean, even if he can make something like that, he's not going to have anything to power it with.
Didn't Saeed say that crazy French chick had batteries?
When I escaped, I was disoriented. I don't know how to find her.
Don't know, dude, or don't want to?
Both.
For all I know, they could be the ravings of her disturbed mind. Song lyrics mixed with equations. I'll build a distress beacon, but I suggest you find another power source. There must be something...
Is he like a savant or something?
Look, Ma, we talked about this. You want me living here, you gotta respect my privacy. No, I'm not.
Look at you.
We won the lottery.
Lotto jackpot drawing 4, 8, 15, 16, and 23 with the mega number 42. Whoever has those numbers has won or will share in a near record jackpot.
That's right, Mary Jo, because this is the 16th week without a winner.
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Why did the crazy lady write it down like 8 times?
Maybe she won the lottery too, and that's why she got a boat or something.
Hi.
Awkward.
You awake?
It led me into a trap, she said.
Your place is probably close, right?
Why are you suddenly so interested in Rousseau?
I'm not. Just, you know,
Because she's probably got TV or something, right? She saw that jackpot drawing.
I can make it up to him. You know, maybe even buy my mom a new house. And, maybe after, my grandpa comes back from his cruise, we can, you know, get to do some of the things that we always wanted to do.
And he's dead.
Grandpa? Hey, man. What? I'm not doing anything. What? What? Just saying good morning. Just thought it might take a walk. Maybe scope out some, new fishing area.
Oh, well, hang on, I'll come with.
That's okay.
No, I could use a little bit of the fresh wide open.
Dude, I could really use some alone time right now. Sure.
You know, he's gotta get some alone time.
And now that Son's walking around in the bathing suit.
Charlie, you seen Hurley?
You know, ever since I won the lottery, it's like we've had nothing but bad luck.
Oh, Hurley caused the plane crash, huh? It's bad luck.
Okay, now, take off your blindfold. Oh. And get a look at your new dream house.
Ay, my uncle. Ay, why did you make me put that in the first place?
Is it on fire?
Hugo, do I smell smoke?
Drop the phone. Move away from the vehicle.
Oh, no, it's the house. No such thing as curses, huh, Ma?
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Huh.
French chick.
Is nobody interested in what it's connected to in the ocean?
What?
The winning numbers. What'd you use? Somebody's birthday. Phone number.
No, it's nothing. It's just something that I...
What?
That's it. It's not the money, it's the numbers. The numbers are cursed. Dude, don't look at me like that. I'm not crazy. This is really...
Come on, you go listen to yourself. The numbers are cursed. You know there is no such thing as a...
You want to hit that a little harder?
Not building a raft to get us rescued bothering you?
At the moment, yeah.
Why aren't you helping?
I am helping Short Round.
Short Round.
He's never going to speak to me again.
He just needs time.
I humiliated him.
I humiliate you all the time.
Every night.
Thank God you still talk to me.
Yeah, you're lucky.
You saying this is humiliating? Is that to keep the real monster at bay?
Don't move!
Stepped on a landmine.
Hey, what are you guys...
Do not move. You're standing on a pressure trigger.
Oh, man.
We need to find something to replace his weight on the trigger.
Wait, how are we gonna do that?
Yeah. He's a big fella.
I can make it.
Hurley, don't move.
No.
I can get out of the way. I'm spry.
Oi!
Hurley, stay
Oi.
put.
No,
Hurley,
wait.
Hurley, don't even... Hurley!
I'm spry.
What are you doing out here, man?
I came to get a battery.
Hurley, seriously.
He wants to charge his Discman.
All I need is 5 minutes.
Hugo?
Oh, hey, Doc.
It's good to see you. What are you doing back here?
He tried to kill himself or something.
Look, Lenny, I gotta know. What do the numbers mean?
What do the numbers mean?
Why the hell would I know?
They look at me like I'm nuts. They don't believe me. But I know. Ever since I won the lottery with those numbers.
You use those numbers to play the lottery?
Yeah.
Hey, you shouldn't have done that. You've opened the box!
Pandora's box.
Wait a sec. I need some answers.
Sir, you need to step away.
Lenny, the numbers, where'd you get them?
Where we used to work!
Down where?
You're not screwing you! Oh, God!
It's like the writers are just making shit up, right? Like, what should Hurley's thing be? He got the numbers off some crazy guy who got them from some other guy in Australia. That's how we got to Australia. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
I think she's onto something.
Hurley, what are you doing?
Relax, I'm just gonna check it out. You guys should stay here.
Hurley, get back here.
Dudes, chill.
Let's test this bridge with the largest man on the island. Think light, think light, think light.
Charlie.
Hey! Hey! If you can do it.
He just went over that.
I'm okay! Woo!
Sam and Leonard were stationed at a listening post monitoring long-wave transmissions out of the Pacific. Boring job. Sam hated it. A voice repeating those numbers over and over again.
It's a French chick from the island or something.
Those numbers. He moved us out here in the middle of nowhere, hoping it would stop.
Did he ever find a way to make it stop?
Yep. He put a shotgun in his mouth and pulled the trigger.
It's a trap, right? For catching animals? Oh, what's this gunk?
Glue.
You should have one of those shows where you fix up houses for people.
Because he can make glue with animal fat. It's not how you build houses, Claire.
I thought you lived underground.
Jack! The hell was that?
There's nothing here. The batteries?
Nothing.
She moved.
I am not crazy. I've got my reasons for
I think
every-
I have a right to know.
All right, you want to know? About a year ago.
Duck?
Someone shooting.
Yeah, get the down. What?
Please, tell me why you wrote this. What do these numbers mean, please?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Yeah, that's weird. But I just go along with it. Because I'm along for the ride. Good old fun time Hurley. Now, I want some friggin' answers!
They're cursed.
The numbers are what brought me, as it appears. They brought you, so yes. They are cursed.
Thank you. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for someone to agree with me. Oh, God, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hurley, what the hell happened to you?
Need a battery? She says, hey.
She just needed a hug.
Guess so. A big ol' Hurley hug.
Helps everybody.
You think of a name yet?
What?
For the baby.
I was making a bassinet.
Haven't really thought about it.
That should do it.
Okay, I give up. What is it? It's a cradle.
Happy birthday, Claire.
Thank you.
I know food's scarce, but your shirt?
When you find a laundromat, let me know.
What? I just told you the biggest secret in my life. I thought you'd want to reciprocate.
Okay. Back home, I'm worth $156 million.
Fine, don't tell me.
Dude.
I swear, none of the writers on this show had any sort of plan as to what they were going to be writing about after, like, episode 4. And then they've just started making up, and it's still the first season.
Because you have no idea what's going on?
No, I don't think they have any idea what's going on. They don't know until they write the next episode and just spew random out onto
Just sitting
paper.
around and we're like, okay, what did we do last week? Okay, Hurley's won the lottery this week, and there's numbers on that.
And now it's a curse. Oh, maybe the whole island's cursed. Yep, let's go with that. Random.
So you think the numbers are just random cursed numbers?
I don't know. It's definitely not the backstory for Hurley that I was hoping for, right? I don't know what I was hoping for, but that wasn't it.
He's worth $160-some million.
156.
Yeah. Hey, the show told us something without even anybody else on the island knowing it. They showed the numbers on the hatch, right?
Yeah.
Nobody else saw them.
Still don't know what the hell the numbers mean, but...
Any guesses?
No.
No? So
No, any guess would be wrong because they're making it up as they go. The writers don't even know.
Russo apparently heard the transmission that,
Right. Drew heard
that
you
Leonard
there.
did, that Lenny did, right?
Yep.
16 years ago.
Yep. That means something on the island started transmitting messages 16 years ago.
Man.
Don't know what. Don't know why. It's the Acme company, whatever the Acme company is, sitting there.
So where do we go from here?
Some more backstory.
Some more backstory?
Backstory for somebody, I'm sure.
All right. So I think we've gotten through every main cast member now with the little flashback, right?
Yep. Maybe more Saeed?
Yeah. Is that who you want to see next?
Yeah, I think so.
What should people comment on? Should people just comment the numbers? Comment the numbers, folks.
No, don't do that. Don't,
Comment the numbers, unless you think they're cursed. Right?
Don't do that. Let's not, A, risk it on the off chance that they are cursed. And B, just waste a whole bunch of comment space with numbers that nobody's going to read.
Lost fans will read them. What numbers would you play in the lottery?
Yeah, what are your lottery pickups?
Yeah, what are your
Nobody's
lottery
going to tell
numbers?
us that. What if we stole their lottery
You don't have to
picks?
tell us the actual numbers, but if you have like a method, if it's like somebody you know's birthday, like maybe your children's birthday, a lot of people do that. What's your way of picking lottery numbers?
Also, how many people do you think have used these as lottery numbers since this
the show? Has anybody in the comments, have you ever used these numbers for a lottery since the show? Or were you too scared after watching this episode to do that? So let us know in the comments below, right?
Yeah, while you're there, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Come watch Lost with us for next episode.
And check out our link down below for Patreon if you want early access to these Lost episodes, as well as full-length commentaries and more. Links down below. Till next time, have a good one.
Bye.
When was the last outbreak?
Herpes?
Hell, Doc.
I know he deserved it, but
He needs glasses.
That's up.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And we're heading on back to the island, meeting up with the Losties, and figuring out what's going on. Do you remember last time we were there?
Yeah, kind of. They lit a ship on fire, or a boat.
The raft that Michael's built.
The kid lit the boat on fire.
Yeah, Walt did it.
Because he likes the island. He doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
And then Michael and Jin were kind of bonding a little bit, because Jin broke up with his wife, or at least they're fighting real bad.
Yeah.
He moved out of the caves. And Hurley, we figured out a little bit more about Hurley's backstory. Won a lot of money. And then is cursed because of the numbers that he used. We shall not name the numbers, but they...
Do you remember the numbers?
I do not... Yes.
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Great.
I'll never forget the numbers.
Oh, he'll never forget the numbers. The numbers also correlate with that freaking bunker latch that Boone and Locke have been trying to figure out.
The last shot we saw was a zoom in on the metal thing, the numbers engraved on the side of it. What do you think that means?
Who the fuck knows? Does anyone know? I don't know.
Why are Hurley's numbers on the island?
Because it's a cursed number. I don't know. Well, yeah, we know why his numbers are on the island. There was a transmission from that island to another radio that that crazy guy that Hurley was in the mental ward with picked up when he was like in World War II or something ridiculous, right? Or Korean War maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, long story. I'm sure if you've seen it, you know exactly what the story is. So I don't know why I'm recapping it for you.
So should we just jump right in then?
Yeah, let's just start. First, like, comment, subscribe. Or don't.
But do. Right?
Sure.
And check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our Lost episodes and every other video we post on YouTube a week before they hit YouTube, as well as full-length commentaries and more. Links down below. Check it out. Let's watch some Lost, Season 1.
Here we go.
Go ahead, kiddo. May I help you, ma'am?
Could you tell me where the footballs are?
Aisle 8 for regulation, aisle 15 for nerve.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thanks.
Why do they call it a trebuchet? It looks like a catapult. It's called a trebuchet, Boone, because it's trebuchet.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, bummer. Didn't even touch the glass.
This was supposed to work!
John!
It's like your vines weren't strong enough to hold his hip
Your
on.
leg, man.
Oh. He can walk, but he still can't feel them.
You okay? Yeah. I'm fine.
Just a flesh wound.
Can't feel his legs, though. But could he feel them before? He's not possibly just now noticing that he has no feeling in them.
I think he was just happy they were working.
Huh.
So we're just gonna build another one of your inventions, hope it works this time.
That's right.
What if it doesn't?
Then the island will tell us what to do.
Your leg okay?
It's fine.
Is he losing the use of them again? Like the island is punishing him for digging around too deep? So now it's like, screw that, we're gonna take your legs back.
Please.
Why are you following me?
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I'm your mother.
Look, Miss... Look, Miss...
Some tea to go with your sugar?
It's my kind of tea. Just sugar water.
I want to tell you that you're special. Very special. You're part of a design. You do realize that, don't you? That our meeting, me finding you, this is a sign of things to come. Great things.
He's the third twin from Twins.
My father. Is he still alive?
Still alive?
You were made in a test tube.
You don't have a father. You were immaculately conceived.
Oh! That's a new one.
Which one?
That one.
You're sure? Because this is the one I've been using and nothing's happening.
I'm sorry, it's not helping.
What's not helping?
He's trying to treat his crabs.
I'd love nothing more than to check the guy out and make sure he's okay. But we both know all I'm gonna get for my trouble is a snappy one-liner. And if I'm real lucky, a brand new nickname. I'm just over it.
You can't open that thing up. You say you can, but you can't.
No, don't tell me what I can't
Don't you get it? It's dead end.
But we will open it. The island will show us how.
What kind of sign will the island send us? Huh, John?
Oh, great. Another plane's crashing.
Did you see that? Boom.
Teresa falls up the stairs. Teresa falls down the stairs.
Don't take it back.
Where did he actually leave off? Like, did his leg actually get wounded?
She was institutionalized a few times.
What for?
Nothing criminal or violent.
She's just crazy.
It's a type of schizophrenia. Apparently, if she stays on her meds, she's okay.
What about my father?
Here's the thing. This guy, maybe he doesn't even know you exist. Do you want it or not?
I want it.
It's his name, Joseph.
Yeah, Mr. Cooper, I got John Locke here, says he's your son. Yes, sir. Oh, you can go on in, sir.
Well, this is awkward.
Thank you for seeing me,
Sorry,
sir.
sir.
Emily, your mother. Did she find you or did you find her?
She found me. She said I didn't have a father, that I was immaculately conceived.
Really? Well, I guess that makes me God, huh?
Then I saw a plane crash, a beach craft right out there. I know where to go now.
Go for what?
Find what we need to open this bastard up.
Have you been using that wacky pay stuff that made me see my sister get eaten?
No, no. Teresa falls up the stairs, Teresa falls down the stairs. You were saying that in the dream. We're supposed to find that plane. Will you come with me?
Who's Teresa?
His girlfriend? I don't know.
I was gonna ask you how this was going, but it's coming together fast. Picking up on a little Korean there, Michael?
Yeah. Pretty sure I know how to say bastard and idiot.
Sensitivity to light, that bad?
Depends.
It's not like it's a tumor or something.
What makes you think it's a tumor?
I don't.
Great. Okay, then. Do you smell anything funny? Brain tumors bring on phantom smells, maybe like something burning. Look, if this is worrying you, there's a couple of tests that I could do.
Sorry, Doc. Sounds fun, but my insurance ran out.
Maybe it's really bright out there with all the sun and you're squinting the whole time.
Where do you think it came from?
Oh, father.
Him.
Father Centipede.
Anthony?
Dialysis.
You weren't supposed to be here till 12. Damn doctors say I need a transplant.
When?
Tomorrow, if it were up to me.
Yeah, that's why he's so warm and fuzzy with Locke. He wants his kidney.
How long do you think he's been dead?
Normally, clothing would completely decompose within 2 years, but this is high-quality polyester. Could be 2 years, could be 10.
What is a Nigerian priest doing in an island in the South Pacific?
I'm not so sure he's a priest.
The clothes thing is weird, is throwing me off because Jack said when he found those people that they must have been there for 30 or 40 years because clothes
deteriorate.
it'd take that long for the clothes to deteriorate. And Locke just said 2 years, clothes would be entirely deteriorated. Oh well.
Shut up and relax.
What the hell are you doing?
Have you ever had a blood transfusion?
What?
No. Taken pills for malaria?
Nope.
Have you ever had sex with a prostitute?
He's got syphilis.
Yes. And have you ever contracted a sexually transmitted disease? I'm gonna take that as another yes. When was the last outbreak?
Herpes?
Hell, Doc.
I know he deserved it, but
He needs glasses.
That's up.
I was in a wheelchair.
What?
Paralyzed for 4 years. The plane, our plane, I was in that chair when we took off, but not after we crashed.
Why were you in a wheelchair?
Doesn't matter anymore.
Psychosomatic.
It made me whole. Now it's trying to take it back, and I don't know why. Something that's going to help us get into the hatch. I know it.
She was my nanny. Teresa. One day she took a bad step. Broke her neck.
See, what the hell is so funny?
Looks a bit treacherous.
What's important is what's inside it.
What is inside of it, John?
You're gonna have to climb up there for us and find out.
It's a bit risky.
If you're looking for a stool sample, you can forget it. Got hyperopia.
Hyperopia. That's, what is that?
You're farsighted. Farsighted.
You need reading glasses.
No way. Sawyer, it's not a fashion show.
The other ones were like bedazzled.
Dude, looks like someone steamrolled Harry Potter.
Like a bunch of cocaine in the bag or something. Like blood diamonds. I don't know what they do in Nigeria.
Here's your sign.
Heroin? Looks like the stuff that Charlie had.
Heroin, that's all that's in here.
Can you use heroin as a bomb?
Get Charlie really high, maybe he can rip it off.
While we don't encourage drug use, it could be very helpful in an island sort of situation when you're lacking.
I mean, you can use heroin as a painkiller.
Exactly. You're lacking prescription drugs. Heroin's a good alternative. Well, not a good alternative, but an alternative.
Jack would know how to use it.
Boone! Boone, get out! Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Repeat your transmission, please.
Copy.
Hello?
Get out now!
Negotiated flight 815.
Uh-oh. Oh. Teresa falls up the stairs. Teresa falls down the stairs.
Are his legs gonna work?
Jack! Help!
His legs work.
There was an accident. Boone fell off a cliff out near the place we were hunting.
Oh. Oh, God.
Okay, I'm gonna need some water. John, tell me exactly what happened. John, lock! Lock!
I'm sorry, John.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, his dad played him.
I know you're watching me. You can't do this.
I've done everything you wanted me to do. So why did you do this to me?
And the aliens emerge. Right?
Aliens?
Who the knows?
Yeah. So what do you think?
Somebody's inside.
Yeah. They knocked long enough. Somebody turn on the lights. You told them to stop knocking.
Well, yeah, you
episodes
don't know
ago.
who's in there. Still dangerous.
What do you think's in there?
A whole fleet of Acme Corporation. I don't know what the name of that group is. I know that there's somebody there, though.
I forgot their name.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
All right, so Locke's father used him to get a kidney.
Yep. Creep.
It's one of his backstories. Obviously, this is before his accident that put him in a wheelchair, right?
Yep.
So, you're thinking that maybe we were going to see
I thought
that
I was kind of
by
hopeful,
chance.
but
Yeah. What's going to happen with Boone?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll make a recovery.
What do you hear on the radio?
A transmission of some kind.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Who was it?
Probably the people in that bunker.
The bunker? Right. Should we just jump into the next episode?
Yeah.
Let's watch the next episode of Lost.
Diapers in the first drawer. Son's gonna switch places with you. Son, I need...
Yes, I understand.
Hurley, grab me that first class seat from up there. Also, I need that mesh. We need to create some sort of sterile... Hurley, I swear to God, if you faint...
No. First class mesh. I'm cool. Lord in heaven.
Get to the beach. Ransack Sawyer's stuff. I want his alcohol. Rubbing scotch. Okay. Okay. Good, Boone. All right. You're gonna put a tube in that and you're gonna be just fine.
Boone, listen to me.
Listen.
You are not gonna die. I'm gonna fix this, okay? I am gonna save you.
Gotta love a surgeon. Always confident.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, hey, I'll see you guys later.
She likes me.
Hey, Jen! Jen! Want some fish? Take a break.
How'd it happen?
Locke said that he fell off a cliff while they were out hunting boar. Is that it?
Afraid so. You need anything else? I can come with you.
Too many cooks already.
It's blood.
What?
Blood. Transfusion.
How will you do it?
I don't even know what blood type he is. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You just gotta find somebody who knows their O blood.
You just took off.
Where's Shannon?
I don't know.
Well, she's his sister. You don't. I don't know where she is.
Go find her, dude. Help out a little.
Give him this. For the pain.
Where's the heroin when you need it?
We hold his shoulders.
Better hope she's brought her strong arms today.
Here we go.
Ouch. She's break all the alcohol in her backpack. She's not going into labor right now, is she? Oh, Jesus. Not a great time.
When it rains, it pours on the island.
Oh, God. You're having a baby.
Poor Jack.
I gotta get you to Jack. Please, try to stand. Please. I can't!
So Kate's gonna have to deliver this baby here on this rock.
Oh. You don't.
I need you to go to the caves and get Jack, okay?
You understand?
We need Jack.
Jack. Doctor.
Yes.
Yes, the doctor. Please come here.
Boone, can you hear me? What is your blood type?
Most people don't know that. Like, do you know your blood type?
Nope.
Yeah, see? It's not something that you just know, usually.
Do you know yours?
I do, I can't remember it. I only know because I had babies.
Yeah.
And I have a negative of some kind, I think.
She doesn't know. I also found 2 B positives and 1 AB negative. At least he thinks so.
Did you find any O negative?
Some said A negative.
Where is she?
We split up. I thought she'd be back here.
I think I'm B negative. Definitely negative. Because
That makes sense. You're pretty negative.
Well, had to have special shots for the girls.
Yeah.
A hollow needle, sharp enough to pierce a noodle.
It's perfect.
I'm taking the easy part.
Of course. All that out. All right, you tell Jen to take Charlie with him and go back to Claire.
Yeah, I know. That dilating thing. How do I look out for
Charlie,
that?
listen to me. Now, you tell Kate. She's gonna have to deliver this baby.
Easy peasy.
Women have been giving birth to babies in jungles for millennia.
Yep. There should be no problem.
I'm okay, Claire. No, I'm okay, really.
Claire, I don't think that you should be doing...
Oh, there goes the water.
What is that?
I think your water just broke.
Johnson. Not to tell. What did Locke do? What hatch? What?
I need to tell you something.
All right.
I had sex with my brother.
Boone, he's kind of in love with me.
In love with you.
I just need to take it a little slow. Are you okay with that?
I had no expectations.
Maybe a little bit of expectations.
Hopes, not expectations.
Jack said you have to deliver the baby.
What?
Now, he talked me through it. It's
No,
relatively
Charlie,
simple.
I can't deliver this baby.
Well, somebody bloody has to.
You do it, Charlie. You can do it.
오래 걸리지 않을 거예요. 안정을 취해봐요.
I'm not ready for this. I'm not...
Jen was a wet nurse in another life.
Yeah. Nobody knows because they don't understand him.
Oh, come on, Boone.
Maybe time to stop giving him all of your blood. You'll need some of it too.
Blood's not the problem, it's the leg. All the blood's pooling there.
Ooh, super.
He didn't get this injury from a fall. Something crushed his leg.
Oh, you know how they treat compartment syndrome?
Cut it off.
They just slice it open, let the blood flow out. They don't have to cut it off if they can keep it from getting infected, but oof.
Whoa, dude. You alright, man? You're looking kind of goth.
Look, where's Michael?
Beach, I think.
I need you to go get him for me, okay?
What for?
Just get him.
What's Michael gonna do?
I don't know.
Etc., etc. This is very nice.
Those aren't my vows. Those are hers. Stolen out of the room. Can't write mine.
Yeah, well, you're a doctor. You're not a writer.
Right.
Right.
Writing vows is too much pressure.
Yeah.
It's just like, ugh, that day's pressure enough.
The cargo container. We gotta do this. What about the axe?
Oh, they're gonna chop it off.
Save him.
You don't mean that.
The leg. He's dead.
That's not gonna be fun. Feel like you can treat compartment syndrome without chopping the leg off, but...
In a jungle?
Don't hold your breath, honey. You're not gonna be able to push if you hold. Claire? Claire, what are you doing? Oh, no. Claire, you need to push right now. Don't do this.
She's trying to hold it in.
Good push!
You're not gonna go over there.
Why are you doing this? He's bleeding inside. You're not helping him. You can't save him, Jack. You just can't.
Don't tell me what I can't do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
I didn't write any vows. I've been trying to for a month, but I couldn't. And I would have never been able to write anything as beautiful as what you just said. And last night, Sarah, when you were talking about the accident, you got it all wrong. I didn't fix you. You fixed me. I love you, Sarah. And I always will.
I thought he was gonna break up with her at the altar. I was like, wow, that sucks.
He's just winging it. That's what doctors do.
Wait. I know you made a promise. I'm letting you off the hook. Let me go, Jack.
Go push! Push!
Such a big newborn. Imagine lubing up a 3-month-old.
The hard part was getting it in there, though.
Yeah.
He didn't die. He was murdered.
What? Jack, where are you going?
Find John Locke.
Okay. So first of all, did the island show Locke those visions as a way of like, we'll take his life to give you your legs back sort of situation?
Yeah, I think so. Right.
Like, I don't know if Locke intentionally, well, he
He
saw
told Boone
him.
to get out of the plane, too. When he was up
Yeah.
there.
He knew something was going to happen to Boone, but he didn't. I can't believe that he would intentionally go through with letting him die, knowingly die, right? That's And then, how poetic and beautiful that life is...
The circle.
Yeah, taken and a life is given.
One dies, one's born.
Yeah. Poetic and beautiful. Also, I liked Boone, so that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I didn't like Shannon particularly, but... And now who's going to be Locke's friend?
Partner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Partner in
He might
opening
not
the
have friends
hatch.
after Jack finds him.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's going to end up being like...
I think Locke will find a way to talk himself out of it, but it's unfortunate.
By telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably shouldn't have just ditched the situation. That didn't look good.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So what happens next?
Manhunt for Locke, obviously.
Yeah.
They're gonna finish that boat here shortly. And new baby cuddles.
Baby kisses.
All the baby
Did we
smells.
get a name for the baby?
No.
What do you think Claire's going to name the baby?
Boone? Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know.
We should have baby names in the comments.
Yeah, well, most people would probably know what the baby's name is.
Yeah. But don't spoil that. But give us your best baby names for Claire's baby.
Sure.
Was it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Was it a boy? Some boy names for Claire's baby. What would you name Claire's baby? Based on what you don't know, right?
Probably not Ethan. Right?
Ethan or Boone?
Let's avoid Ethan.
Yeah. What else should people comment on?
I think that's good. Baby name. Comment if you know anything about compartment syndrome and whether chopping the leg off was necessary at that point.
Yeah, you said they just needed to slice it open and it would have bled out.
I think they could have just,
tourniquet the leg and slice it open.
Released the pressure.
But I think he was bleeding eternally everywhere. So
yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
Yeah, just comment below baby names and if you know anything about compartment syndrome, right?
Sure.
What else?
I think that's it for me.
All right. Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos a week before they hit YouTube, as well as full commentaries and more. Hit that like and subscribe button while you're down there. And until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
Think she'll forgive him?
Yeah.
John Locke killed my brother. Will you do something about that?
Oh, my barometer was way off there.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to head on back to the island today for some more Lost. Do you remember where we were last time?
Oh, Boone died. Boone died. They found a plane. He got in the plane. The plane fell off a cliff. It crushed him pretty good.
What else happened?
I feel like that's the only thing that really happened.
Really? Death and...
Oh, the baby. Baby was born. Death and life, yeah.
Claire had her baby finally.
Claire had her baby, little baby boy. We don't know its name yet. Probably gonna be Boone. Just kidding. And then what's his butt? The bunker light came on.
Locke was looking in.
Locke, yeah.
And the light blared on.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think is gonna happen?
Aliens are probably gonna come out. Yeah.
All right. Well, should we jump in?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. My thumb looks just like the icon, so it's fun.
Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos a week before they hit YouTube, as well as full-length commentaries and more. Links down below. Let's watch some Lost, Season 1.
Noura Bed Jassim.
Nobody calls her Noor.
You want to know where she is? Then we're going to Sydney.
That explains why he is in Sydney, or got on that plane.
Kate, what are you doing out here?
Looking for you.
It seems like Jack's always like running through the forest. Wasting a pretty good tarp. Hate to say it.
On our 6th day here, a woman named Joanna died. She drowned, and Boone was the first one into the water. I didn't know him, but I'll remember his courage, and I know he will be missed.
It was my fault. We found a plane, a Beechcraft, in the jungle. It was lodged in the canopy, so his weight must have made the plane shift, and it fell, and happened because he was trying to help us. He was a hero.
God, those clothes would smell so bad.
Where were you? Where the hell were you, you son of a bitch? What did you do to her?
How would you have treated it any differently?
You probably wouldn't have, but Jack's just mad. He's got to blame somebody.
From fatigue. Locke told Boone not to tell.
Not to tell about what?
Something about a hatch. Locke's hiding something.
Jack, listen.
But the man is hiding something.
What we need is for the one doctor on this island to get some sleep.
I'm fine. I don't need it.
Jack.
You need some rest.
I'm a tree cutter. I cut trees.
Sounds like good, honest work.
So much for my philosophy degree, huh?
Whatever puts
Philosophy degree.
Remember, before our English exams, I hear the beaches here are very nice. Perhaps we can go. So tell me, exactly what kind of trees do you cut?
Illegal ones. Illegal trees.
Perhaps it's not happenstance that you and Essam met at the mosque. Perhaps it is fate.
It's okay. Cute little baby. Look, I'm fine, really, okay?
Look, it's okay. I can take care of Turnip Head for a while.
Turnip Head?
It's just what I'm calling him. Do you give him a name? Because his head, it's like a turnip.
What if he needs something, okay?
You'll be there for him after you sleep. Claire, no one is going to take this baby away from you. No one.
You don't know that.
Have to trust somebody.
Just be really careful, okay? Make sure if he gets hot that you take his blanket off. His neck.
The biggest newborn baby ever. So fat already.
First time he offered to hunt with me, I should have said no.
He would have gone anyway.
Yeah, I suppose he would have. I hope you can forgive me. I'm sorry.
Think she'll forgive him?
Yeah.
John Locke killed my brother. Will you do something about that?
Oh, my barometer was way off there, I guess. Jesus.
You need to lie down.
No, I don't.
I strongly advise it.
Advise?
Just take a nap, dude.
I crushed up some sleeping pills.
Oh, good call.
You drugged me? Okay.
Okay.
Night.
I mean, I don't feel like sleeping pills would do that. More like a tranquilizer.
At the funeral, you said your leg was injured.
It was just a Charlie horse. Cramp.
I know what the Charlie horse is, John.
Back in Iraq, you were an interrogator.
Is that the question?
Yeah. Like I said, you haven't lost your touch.
The only way to find that C4 is to wait for Assam to walk out that door with a target to hit.
He's in over his head. He doesn't even know why he's doing
That's
it.
why you're gonna convince him to go
He's
through
a
with it.
suicide bomber?
So if you want any chance of ever seeing her again, you're gonna go and talk your good friend Assam into blowing himself up.
Oh, jeez.
Spider climbed up.
Turnip Head.
That's a newborn size.
Down came the rain and washed the spider.
Sing a song to it.
Wow, I feel good. No, 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 no. I knew that I would now. No. So good. So good. I got you. Bum, 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 bum.
Give him a finger to suck on.
Now you're armed and I'm not. Does that earn me any trust?
You gave this to me because I caught you concealing it. That earns you adaptability.
Okay, I'll tell you something you don't know.
Yes.
You were hit from behind, knocked unconscious. When you woke up, the transceiver, your equipment was destroyed. That was me.
I knew it.
What is the hatch?
The hatch?
Boone mentioned it before he died.
A hatch?
2 hatches on a plane, Saeed. Could be forward or aft.
Oh, he's a good liar.
Dad was right. It was fate that brought us back together. Saeed.
Will you do this with me?
I knew he was going to say that. Blow yourself up with me.
I believe what happened was an accident.
Then why did he lie?
I have no idea. I know how strong the need can be to find someone to blame.
You don't get it, do you?
What if the tip's over?
It won't. That's why we made it this wide. There. That should do it. Right?
Well, it definitely could. You could definitely tip over.
What if we die?
We are not gonna die.
You might die.
Have you seen Son? Huh? Son, I need some help with this baby. No. Just say something. Say anything.
Okay, fine. I like that thing a lot better inside than I like it outside. What?
He likes the sound of Sawyer's voice. That's funny. I hate the sound of Sawyer's voice. That was a fast nap.
I don't know what's the
Was
matter.
anybody in here?
No, why are
The
you...
key to the gun case. It's gone.
Kay took it. But why?
What's going on? Locke took the key. He's after the guns.
I haven't seen him.
He is so fast to jump to conclusions, right?
It wasn't Locke.
Oh, Shannon did. Shannon's gonna kill Locke. Or she's gonna try. It's definitely not gonna work out.
It's time.
Oh, jeez.
Stay focused. Drive with the windows down. The fresh air will keep you alert. You are heroes. Good luck. Sam, stop.
We'll be okay.
I'm working with the CIA.
What? You said we were going to do this together. You said you lost
Separated years ago. They know where I can find her.
You used me to find a woman? Well, that's it. I hope she makes you whole again. She doesn't believe me, Saeed.
You're not thinking rationally. You've never fired a gun before.
Oh, jeez.
What did you do to him?
I told you it was an accident.
Shannon.
Jack, you told me he was a liar. No!
Ay.
Red streaks down the Maple Dapple Vermont Highway. Transmission clicks down a gear and the vehicle unleashes all 400 horses and 350 pound-feet of rear-wheel torque. Keep going. This smooth-riding sports car offers a bewitching blend of pace, comfort,
Sawyer's turning into wet nurse.
Thank you. I did it because I sense you might be our best hope of surviving here. And now, you're going to take me to the hatch.
Hatch? I already showed you.
John. No more lies.
Has he already met who's inside the hatch? And we just don't know?
It's a question.
He already knows them? He's like BFFs?
The light turned on, somebody opened it, and they had a conversation. Do you think John's already been in the hatch?
I do wonder.
Yeah.
I do wonder if he's already been hanging out with the Acme man. The Acme men inside.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What if it's a woman? What if Rousseau lives in there?
I thought Danielle was she had that. Oh, maybe.
She seems like she has multiple places, right? 'Cause she blew up that one.
She sure did. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to watch to find out.
Yeah. So, Saeed's trying to get more information out of Locke.
Yeah, are we going to know by the end of the season?
I don't know.
You could tell me that. I wouldn't be spoiling anything.
I don't know.
Great.
Should we jump into the next episode?
Yeah. If you're not going to tell me anything, might as well.
Let's watch the next episode of Lost.
This is a Kate story.
Kate's no blonde.
It's a wig. Oh, now she's no blonde. She was blonde before? Dear Sawyer. Oh, no, just kidding.
What's the plane?
Thought it was like a toy for her kid or something, but...
So you think the raft's gonna work?
Yeah, of course it'll work. Look at that thing. It's not a raft.
It's not gonna work.
Why are we listening to Artist?
Because I'm a doctor, and you're a hillbilly.
You're a damn high school science teacher.
Hey, when the monsoon season hits, the trade winds are gonna shift to the south. The raft goes with the wind.
So when do we have to leave?
Yesterday.
Oops. Missed it by that much.
Why the sudden interest?
Because I'm going with you.
See ya.
Why does Kate want on the boat now all of a sudden?
No idea. She wants to be first to be found so that she can run away.
You bringing Walt too? I'm just saying it's dangerous.
I decide what's best for my boy. And right now, what's best for him is to get the hell off this island. The raft's full.
I really wish they had life preservers.
Look at the seats. Shouldn't there be some on the plane?
Gosh, I hope so. I'm gonna strap one to Walt's back and one to Walt's front. Just duct tape it to him.
Tell me why you brought me out here. I'm going to turn around.
He brought you out here because I asked him to. I asked him not to tell you. I wanted you to have an open mind.
Open mind about what?
The aliens in the hatch.
Duh.
They're very particular on who they trust.
Mm-hmm. Only men. Apparently.
My God. What is this thing?
Exactly. I guess it's time we talked about this.
What the hell you think you're doing?
Sorry?
Michael just told me you were jockeying for my spot on the raft.
You must have misunderstood me.
I know what you're doing. Just like I know why you wanted that Halliburton case so bad. Just so you know. No way in hell you're getting my spot on that raft.
I don't appreciate how firmly he grabbed her.
Hey, Sawyer, I want your spot. I'll get your spot.
He knows she's a criminal.
So we don't have to, like, grab her like an asshole.
But there's no guarantees. That's why you and me...
Dad.
Ooh.
Dad!
Somebody tainted their water to keep them on the island. Locke, probably.
Take him back to Michael. I'll go get Jack.
Okay, let's go.
This way. Jack!
Jack's off gallivanting around.
You've been out here for 3 weeks digging this thing up and you never told me about it.
All due respect, Jack, but since when do I report to you?
All due respect, John, but you lied.
No, he just didn't tell anyone about it. It's not really
How long
lying.
did you have that case full of guns before you decided the rest of us needed to know? You used your best discretion. I used mine.
Yeah, I don't appreciate that Jack thinks he's in charge.
I brought you here to talk him out of this insanity. Anything could be inside.
Best case scenario, they're supplies. Worst case, we use it as a shelter.
Actually, Jack, I can think of much worse cases than that.
Worst case, aliens.
There's no handle. Could the reason for that be more obvious?
There's something inside of it. People. It's an underground bunker. It's gonna be so cool, though.
All right, listen, Michael. Just take it easy, okay? You stay in the shade and try not to move too much, okay?
Did Walt do it? Walt poisoned his own dad?
Lay down. Just lay down, okay?
Yeah, Walt did it. Bummer.
You think it's still there?
What?
You know what?
Name carved into a tree. Katie loves Tom. In the heart or something. Oh. Oh, what'd they bury?
What'd they bury?
Time capsule? I don't know. Money?
No, I don't think it was the water. I think it was something in the water.
Who was it?
Walt.
Michael and Jen getting along?
Well, they fight like a married couple building a raft together.
You told him?
I think Sawyer might have done it.
Oh, because of Kate?
Kate.
Hey, you don't think Kate did it, do you?
Why would Kate poison Michael?
Well, you know, the whole fugitive thing. He doesn't know.
Does now.
Well, how am I supposed to keep straight who knows what around here? I mean, Steve didn't even know about the polar bear.
What did she do?
Ask her.
And you didn't think the others should know about this, Jack?
Discretion, John.
Turnip head.
Okay, can you stop moving or I'm gonna cut your ear off?
Ah, this is good. I'm writing again. Check this out. This is track 2. It's called... Sorry. It's called Monster Eats the Pilot.
Because, you know, Dr. Arndt said if they don't
Did you
leave
poison
tomorrow...
Michael, Kate?
What?
He's not sick. Someone did this.
Do you really think I'm capable of that?
Yeah. I don't think she did it, but yeah, I think she's capable of it.
I mean, she just drugged Jack last episode. Sleeping pills.
You brought beer?
No self-respecting man in Iowa goes anywhere without beer.
Jeez.
She could have waited a second for the head to go down a little bit. An old Star Wars lunchbox. New Kids on the Block. Oh, even better.
The right stuff.
I can't believe I let you talk me into putting this in there.
That was your idea.
He thinks somebody got my dad sick,
No, I thought for sure it was Walt.
and I didn't do it.
You think because I know you burned the first raft that I'd think you made your dad sick?
It's a fair assumption. I did.
What's the matter?
Don't open it.
What'd you say?
Don't open it, Mr. Locke. Don't open that thing.
What thing? What do you...
Just don't open it.
Did Walt go in it? How does Walt know about it?
Locke just touched him.
What, you like saw it through Locke's touch? Wait, he's clairvoyant now?
Remember his background episode?
Oh yeah, he's special. Birds kept killing themselves when he was around.
I had no idea how bad you wanted off this rock. Time to set things straight.
Knock it off, you jackass!
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Get back.
What a f***ing prick.
The woman who drowned? Now what's Kate doing with poor Joanna's ID? Could it be she'd do just about anything to get on that raft? Run off with a new identity before half the reporters in the world descend on this damn island? She might even poison the captain himself.
Shut up!
Add it to the list of reasons why I hate Sawyer.
Because he's right?
No, because he's just a jerk about things. Like, the way that he f***ing grabbed her? Please. Kick him in the f***ing nuts, jackass. Is this her mom?
Can you hear me? Mom?
I'm so sorry for everything that I have put you through. It's okay, Mom. It's just me. Help! Help! It's okay. Help! Mom. Help! Help me! Help me! Somebody! Help me! Help me!
Hang on. We got a situation here.
What happened? I need your car keys.
What did she do that her mom's afraid of her?
Now! Get out.
No!
Oh no, he's gonna die.
Tom?
He has a wife and a baby.
Oh God, Tom! No, Tom. Please wake up.
What the f***, Kate?
No matter what I say about what happened, about what I supposedly did, I'm going to jail. But I didn't poison you.
So who poisoned Michael?
Who the f*** knows?
Bet it was Turnip Head.
It's probably the aliens in the hatch.
Is that why you tried to make him sick? Michael and Jen working together all the time. Pretty easy for them to get their water bottles mixed up.
Are you gonna tell the others?
I don't see any reason why they need to know. If I were you, I'd say goodbye.
Yeah, because they're definitely gonna capsize out there. They don't have life vests. I don't trust the ocean at all.
Back on the raft.
Congratulations, prick.
Glad to hear it.
Set sail tomorrow.
Good riddance.
You here to say sorry, Sawyer?
Sorry don't suit me.
Shocker.
You cornered me, Freckles. Did what I had to.
I cornered you.
Said if you wanted my spot, you were gonna take it.
Why is it so important for you to be on that raft?
Because there ain't anything on this island worth staying for.
Not anything out there for you either. Like in the real world, con man.
Be safe, Sawyer.
Yeah.
Or not. Whatever.
I'm gonna be on my feet soon. We'll be sailing home before you can even...
I'm the one that burnt the raft. I didn't want to leave, and I thought I could stop it.
We don't have to go.
Yes, we do.
Oh no. I don't want to go. I like it here. We have to go. All because of the hatch.
Jack knows. I didn't tell him it was your idea.
Thanks.
Why should you be punished? You were only trying to help me. I believed that once I found the man I loved, I would be happy. Forever.
Yeah. Me too.
So she definitely killed her husband. Right? Like, that's why she keeps running from the law?
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Well,
That's why she was on the run. And then she killed her. Yeah, it seems like everybody she's around dies.
Yeah.
Which sucks. And freaking Walt, man. I forgot about his backstory till you mentioned it again. And now I'm like, oh, this kid knows. He's got to be like clairvoyant or something.
Yeah.
He knows what's happening. he didn't want to leave because he liked the island, and now he's like, we gotta get out of here. Like, oh no. This kid knows something about that hatch and the aliens that are inside of it, and he's ready to get the hell out.
So Kate got Son to try to poison Jin. Right? She was trying to get Jin's spot on the raft, not Sawyer's.
Right. Well, it was a win-win.
Yeah, it was a win for both of them.
Right.
So the raft's about to leave.
Yeah. Can't wait to see how that fails.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen to the 4 people on the raft?
Well, I only wish Sawyer would.
Why do you
but I know
hate
that's
Sawyer
not gonna
so
happen.
much?
I just hate him so much.
Yeah.
The people keep saying, "Oh, you're gonna love Sawyer by the end of this." I just don't see that happening.
Yeah. He hasn't gotten any points yet from you. Reading stories to the baby.
That was maybe he got like a quarter.
He's been very helpful the last couple.
He's got
weeks.
like a quarter of a point by reading that magazine to the baby.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. He's been very helpful.
He's been less annoying the last few episodes until the very end of this episode. He was getting rough with Kate and being a d***head about it.
He was being threatened. He thought he was being threatened of his chance to get off the island.
Again, everybody jumps to conclusions on this goddamn island, right? Like, Jack is the worst, and then Sawyer's the second worst. They're always like, somebody did it. I'm gonna kick the out of them.
I think Saeed's probably just as bad as Jack.
Okay, so those 3 are the worst. No, Sawyer's horrible at it.
Yeah.
Yes, he's just an asshole.
Alright.
He just treats people horribly. I don't like people that are mean for no... Well, even if there is a reason, you still need to be mean about it.
Okay. Alright.
Sawyer.
So, what should people comment on?
They're gonna comment on how I'm such an idiot because Sawyer's gonna be my favorite character in, like, a season or something, right? And how I'm gonna end up hating Kate. Well, I already kind of hate her. Because she just killed her childhood sweetheart trying to run away from the cops. Stupid. Probably for something dumb.
Yeah, she's already on the run, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So
we just don't know what about. Is it because of the bank robbery, or is it because she killed somebody before the bank robbery, or, like, you know, what's her story? Don't know. Need more details. Also, still don't have a name for the baby.
Yeah. Turnip Head.
Turnip Head's pretty cute, but not a good lifelong name.
When you first started watching the show, back when you first watched it, did you want them to open the hatch, or were you worried about what Walt said? Did you think something bad's in there, or is something bad in there in your head? What's going on with that?
I'm team open the hatch.
Team open the hatch?
Yeah.
Were you team open the hatch, or get off the hatch? Leave it closed. It's meant to stay closed. And are you team raft? Would you want to be on the raft to get off the island, or would you want to stay on the island? Let us know in the comments below. Right?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Like, comment, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up.
Yep, and check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access, full-length commentaries, and more. Links down below. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
Get out of there. Get away from it. Come on.
He came just to tell people to do it carefully. Thanks.
Do any of you have any idea what happens to dynamite in 90-plus degree heat? Huh?
Sweats.
All right, we're not going to take any more of this stuff than we need because nitroglycerin is extremely temperamental. So we...
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to head on back to the island for a season finale, a 3-parter. What's going on the island with our losties here?
Boone died.
Boone died. And?
Locke told Jack about the hatch. Jack wants to open it. Saeed does not want to open it. I don't know why.
Do you want to open it?
I want to open it.
Do you want to open it?
Yeah, I'm like half. I'm like split, 50-50 actually. I want to open it because I want to see what kind of cool bunker it is, but I don't necessarily want to know who's inside of it.
What if it's the monster?
Exactly. What if it's the monster?
A family of polar bears?
Be weird. They don't have opposable thumbs, so Be weird for them to like open a hatch, but whatever.
We don't know how it opens on the inside.
Just a button.
There's no thing on the outside, right?
All right.
What if it's aliens?
It's probably aliens. Yeah, I would bet it's probably aliens.
What if it's the doorway to heaven so they can escape purgatory?
Oh, never thought about that. Interesting that you would have to go down to get to heaven. Oh, maybe it's the doorway to hell.
Oh.
All right, well, we got to find out.
I mean, we do have a theme of opening portals to hell on this channel, right?
Apparently. Apparently it's our thing. Yeah.
So what do you think's going to happen?
I have no idea.
Huh?
I, again, hope that they find some sort of answers to anything, but I know that they're not because there's like, what, 8 seasons of this?
6.
6 seasons of this?
It's more like 4.5 because the last 3 are shorter seasons, right? It's more like 5.
Still, we got a few seasons to go before we get to any sort of answers, and even when we get to the end, I think there's probably a lot of non-answers.
Well, we'll see. We got a long road ahead of us, though.
Yeah.
So should we jump to it?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's do it.
All right. First, like, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us.
Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access, full-length commentaries, and more. Links down below. Check it out. Let's watch some Lost Season 1 finale.
Man, you see what time it is? Go back to sleep, Walt.
I always watch this show.
Did you at least turn it down now? I said turn it down, Walt.
Don't you walk away from me. Look, I don't think so.
Get off of me!
Look, I don't like this either, but you're getting on that plane. It's okay, I'm his father.
No, you're not. You're not my father. You're not my father.
The old pissing tree.
I was just gonna say that. That's so funny. Like, similar to the kissing tree, it's just the pissing tree. Oh, crazy French lady's here. With her gun.
Hey, stop! Slow down. Who was that?
Saeed.
French chick.
Calm down, everyone.
What are you doing here?
The others are coming.
The what now?
The others are coming.
Who are the others?
The Whispers.
Huh. The others.
A ship went aground on this island 16 years ago. At that time, I was already 7 months pregnant.
The baby and I were together for only 1 week.
Ethan.
When I saw black smoke.
I don't know.
They came and took her.
Oh, her. Oh, Alex is a girl.
You have only 3 choices. Run. Hide.
Fight.
Or die.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, left!
That hurt. On!
Everybody's here! What?
Uh-oh. Oh no, not a pillar of black smoke. Oh, Are they burning tires out there?
You have 40 people. Where will you hide them?
You're assuming that bunker isn't the other's bunker, right?
It's a mistake. We don't know anything about these others. We're reacting with no information, no intelligence. This hatch might even be theirs. Black smoke on the horizon doesn't mean
It means they're coming.
You booby-trapped your shelter with explosives. You have any more?
Dynamite. At the Black Rock, the dark territory.
Well, that's 3 reasons to go right there.
We're to make it back by sunset. We have to leave within the hour.
Hey.
The girl at the check-in counter, you were yelling at her.
I'm sorry.
It's weird that those ice cubes aren't floating at all. We're just sitting at the bottom of that.
So your dad died, huh?
Faux ice cubes.
Yeah. My dad died.
How?
A heart attack.
No, I'm sorry, but how?
23B.
42F. Want to trade?
42F probably made it. They probably made it the whole way.
God knows how long that dynamite has been out there. And from what I can tell, Madame Nutso doesn't seem too concerned with how to handle it. So, unless you want to blow up, I'm coming with you.
Okay. Grab some water bottles. We're leaving in a half an hour.
What's this dude's name?
Art.
Art?
Yeah. He's a high school science teacher.
Got that.
James Ford. Assault. Wire fraud. Identity theft. Bank fraud. Telemarketing
Just
fraud.
going someplace.
You're a blight. A stain. Scavenger. You're a con man who preys on the weak and the needy. Tell me something, James. How do you live with yourself?
Feels like you wrote this.
Just fine.
Right?
Do you?
You think we're gonna run out of food, water? I'm supposed to put the kid out of his misery?
Just in case.
Yeah. By the time you get back, we'll be in the water. Guess this is pretty much goodbye then.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Jack.
He's gonna tell him about his daddy.
Got to talking with this man in a bar in Sydney. It turns out this guy has a son. They'd had some kind of big time falling out. The guy knew it was his fault. Even though his son was back in the States, thinking the same damn thing. There's a payphone in this bar. And this guy, Christian, tells me he wishes he had the stones to pick up the phone, call his kid, tell him he's sorry. He's a better doctor than he'll ever be. He's proud. He loves him. I had to take off, but something tells me he never got around to making that call. Small world, huh?
Yeah.
Does he get any points for that?
That's supposed to make me like him more. I get it.
No points?
I mean, like a quarter of a point, maybe a half a point. I'll give him a half a point.
Message in a bottle. That's sweet.
You ready?
Here you go.
Okay.
He rates the numbers. I bet he wrote the numbers.
The numbers? Do not play the lottery, these.
Careful. Good luck, dude. Too dry, kid.
Hey.
I will.
Good luck.
We're taking Hurley into the woods to get the dynamite? What's he gonna do with the dynamite? Oh, Locke's got a girlfriend now, huh?
Where'd you get the scratches?
Polar bear.
A bush?
Let me answer something, Ernst.
Arst.
Ernst.
No, not Arst. Arst.
Arsed.
Pronounce it just fine.
How about I just call you by your first name?
How about you don't?
Why not? I remember it from the Plains Manifest. I think Leslie's a bitchin' name.
Aren't
Leslie? I think Leslie's a bitchin' name.
Dirty Alphonse.
The Dark Territory.
The Black Rock is not far. This is where it all began, where my team got infected, where Montan lost his arm.
I'm going back.
Hey, I thought you wanted to help.
Yeah, I wanted to help, and that was before Montan lost his freaking arm.
Dynamite.
Just be very careful with it.
Glad he came to tell us to be careful with dynamite. Good call, Arsed.
Alright, so who's losing an arm?
Nobody's losing an arm. Like, was that just a wasted plotline with the Arsed situation? He's like, oh, I'm gonna come with you. I'm gonna save the day because I know dynamite. And like, nope, I'm good. See you later. Be careful with it.
You hear that?
Arsed?
What are you? Just be still.
Dude, we got a book.
Wait. It's headed the other way.
It's following ours. You're good.
You guys run through the forest going, of course it's following him.
Yeah, interesting choices.
What was that thing? It's a security system.
Security system. What does that mean?
To protect something. Protect what? The island.
She's like, what the is this chick talking about?
Where's Ernst? That's ours, you idiot.
Dude, I thought you were dead.
Me too.
I think you should take Vincent.
Are you serious?
He'll take care of you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Vincent took care of me when my mom died. He's a good listener. You could talk to him about Boone if you want.
All right. But only till you get us rescued, okay?
That is the sweetest gesture. Oh my gosh. He gave up his dog. So nice.
Excuse me, would you mind watching my bag for a moment? I'll be right back.
Sure, whatever. Excuse me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, some Arab guy just left his bags in the chairs downstairs and then just walked away.
Can you describe him, please?
What a bitch.
This is the Black Rock.
It's a white. Oh, it's a ship called the Black Rock. Really old ship.
My God, it's memoirs of a geisha come to life.
Hey, volume.
Relax, they don't speak English.
나 미안하다.
당신이 꼭 갈 필요는 없잖아요.
아직도 모르겠어. 나 때문에 얼마나 고생했는지 잘 알고 있어. 당신 같은 여자가 왜 고생을 해야 돼? 내가 가야만 당신을 구할 수 있어.
당신은 누가 지켜줄 거예요? 사랑해, 사랑해.
정말 미안해.
There you go, Jen. Good luck, Kiss. You alright?
Yeah.
Wish we had subtitles for Vincent and Walt's conversation.
Oh. Oh.
But she doesn't know how to play fetch.
Never have to see Sawyer again. Oh man.
Alright. Never have to see Sawyer again.
That would be my preference, but no, I'm just kidding. He's obviously a character for a reason. People love him, whatever. I do wonder how they're gonna end up back on the island, though.
Yeah.
Crash into a rock 30 yards out.
Yeah. Start of the next episode, the boat just sinks, right. So they just swim back to shore. So what do you think? We got
a lot going on.
The crew going to they're at the Black Rock to get the dynamite, right? Then we got these four just sailed off into the big ocean. Mm-hmm. We got the black smoke on the horizon. What's going to happen with are the others going to show up?
Probably. I'm just waiting. So could we just jump into the next one?
Yeah, you ready to jump in the next one?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No, he's wet. And there's sand everywhere. Look, I don't have any more nappies.
Look, why don't you let me help?
No, look, nobody ever taught me how to do this, okay?
Claire, it's gonna be okay.
Oh, why do people keep telling me that? Are they the ones with the baby?
She's thinking the same thing all parents think.
Yeah, I know. It's literally what every parent thinks. Nobody taught me how to do this.
How exactly does something like this happen?
Are you on the same island as I am?
Weird happens, Hurley.
Guess that explains it.
The polar bears took it to the island, obviously.
Hey. Hey, where are you going?
Explosives are in the hold of the ship. I did what you asked. You need dynamite. Don't need me.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Explosives are in the hold. Let's go.
Oh, well, hold on. I came here to tell you how to handle dynamite, not explore some ghost ship. You think I'm going...
Just stay out here.
I'm gonna
hang back.
Stay out here and hang with Arnst.
Arsed. Portsmouth.
The ship must have been en route to a mining colony. Probably set off from the eastern coast of Africa, Mozambique.
Kate's like, I was in shackles too. You would think a wood ship, everything would be rotted and destroyed if it's, hundreds of years old.
Now you tell me, what the hell is that even supposed to mean? What, am I boring you?
Huh?
I got news for you. There were 40 other survivors of this plane crash. And we are all people, too.
Okay.
Either, the gym teachers, you think they let me sit with them in the cafeteria? No, they do not.
Dude, this is all in your head.
Really? Then you explain to me why Kate gets the best pieces of wreckage to build her shelter. And the Korean guy, does he catch fish for everybody on the island? No, he does not. He doesn't. And wait, stop right where you are. All right, I want you to put that down carefully, put it down carefully. Put it gently. Damn it. All right, now get out of there. Get away from it. Come on.
He came just to tell people to do it carefully. Thanks.
Do any of you have any idea what happens to dynamite in 90+ degree heat? Huh?
Sweats.
It sweats. Nitroglycerin. Okay, good. Now back up. Just back up. Get out of my way. Any of you ever hear about the guy who invented nitroglycerin? Probably not, because he blew his freaking face off. All right, we're not going to take any more of this stuff than we need because nitroglycerin is extremely temperamental. So we just...
Dude.
That's why they brought him. Just to blow him up. Oh my god.
아, 페이퍼 타올이 여기 있네.
뭐라고요?
자네 울장이니신. 백. 회장님 밑에서 일하고 있지. 몸이 아니야. 여태까지 그래왔고 앞으로도 계속.
He should have been kind of happy to get lost on that island then, huh?
Yeah.
How does a place this big never get discovered?
Don't know.
'Cause it's purgatory.
It's all
Singing Bob Marley?
No. Why, you like Bob Marley?
Man, who doesn't like Bob Marley?
Off to a good start.
They're in purgatory. Where's the raft take them?
Just in a big circle. Back to the island.
Yeah, all right.
You okay?
That was messed up. He just exploded in front of us. This is because I came.
What?
I'm kind of bad luck.
It was an accident. He should have thought about that before he went with them, right? Maybe take one that's not sweating so much.
How many do we need to blow the hatch?
2 should carry the hinge. 3 to be safe.
Safe.
I'm removing the driest pieces to minimize our risk transporting it. You ever play Operation?
Sure. Don't touch the sides.
I always got nailed on the funny bone.
Jesus, Locke.
You like to play games, John?
Absolutely.
That was ominous.
Bamboo. Here you go. It's a Bjorn.
A Bjorn?
Bjorn, it's Dutch for baby carrier. No, it's really
Saeed! Where is he?
Russo, what?
Saeed, where is he?
He already left.
I need him now. Where is Saeed?
All right, just calm down, okay? I'll get him for you. Stay here, all right?
Okay.
Uh-oh. No, don't leave Claire by herself.
Saeed! What happened out there?
She's gonna take that baby. Don't let her take that baby.
What is his name?
Child. Turnip head. Leave him alone.
Oh, I haven't named him yet. May I hold him?
No. Nope. Nope. Don't let her hold him.
You don't want me to hold him. No, I just fed him. I don't think it's a good idea, okay? Please.
What the fuck, lady? Oh.
When did I do that? Why did I scratch you?
Maybe Danielle was trying to save her from Ethan because Ethan was part of the others. I don't know. Oh my god.
All right, we're at the halfway point of the season 1 finale, and it looks like Russo is about to do something.
Yeah, I don't know if she's the one that attacked Claire or if she's the one that tried to save Claire from Ethan or what the deal was, but Claire's definitely coming out of her amnesia sort of situation. Is like, I scratched you. Why did I scratch you? That's weird. Yeah. Why do you want to hold my baby, you creeper? Don't do it. Don't let her hold your baby. I don't know. God, I hope nothing.
So Arts just blew up in the jungle.
His name is Arts.
Arts, yeah.
Arts. It's a weird name.
He just blew up.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Now Jack and Locke are bringing back 3 sticks of dynamite.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Jack is so close. Like, on the off chance that it does blow up again, wouldn't it be better if maybe just only Locke got blown up instead of Locke and Jack? But whatever.
So do they get the dynamite back safely,
or
somebody else going to blow up?
They're not going to blow up. Obviously, all of the ones left are main characters, so...
Arts was the red shirt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The whole time I'm like, why are they taking this guy if he's just going to say, be careful? That's why. That's why they took him.
To blow up.
They needed to blow somebody
The
up.
ironic explosion.
Yep.
Right? And we got the raft out in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Just sailing away.
It's going to come back full circle. I just have a feeling.
Do a circle. Just do circles around the island the whole time.
I kind of wonder. Yeah.
All right. This is part 1 of the finale. Since there's so much going on in the finale, look for part 2 next time, right? Look for the part 2 later. And comment on what you think Sawyer would give her as a nickname.
No,
right?
don't try to get in the mind of Sawyer. Don't try to get in the mind of Sawyer.
Give her as a nickname.
No one gives a shit.
Your comments are, right? Anything else?
Just like, comment, subscribe while you're down there commenting on something stupid about Sawyer.
Nicknames for her from Sawyer, right? And check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access, full-length commentaries, and more. Links down below. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
Previously on Lost. Previously on Lost. Previously on Lost. You want to do one?
No.
Let's do it together. Previously on Lost. No? 3, 2, 1. Previously.
I'm not doing
Why
it.
are you not doing it with me?
Because I got a cold. I sound stupid anyways.
All right. Well, I was gonna. Whatever.
Previously on Lost.
It's perfect. Now I can sync us. Previously on Lost.
Oh, crazy French ladies here. The others. What's this dude's name?
Art.
Art? He's gonna tell him about his daddy.
Does he get any points for that?
Maybe a half a point. I'll give him a half a point. Arsed. Like Leslie's a bitchin' name. Glad he came to tell us to be careful with dynamite. Good call, Arsed. Wasted plotline with the Arsed. I'm gonna save the day because I know dynamite. Nope, I'm good. See you later. Be careful with it. Arsed. Eek. Oh, it's a ship called the Blackrock. Really old ship. Weird happens, Hurley. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Arsed. He came just to tell people to do it carefully. Thanks. Sweats. That's why they brought him. Just to blow him up. Because it's purgatory.
They're in purgatory. Where's the raft take them?
Big circle. Maybe take one that's not sweating so much. That was ominous. Don't let her take that baby. Turnip head. Leave him alone. Nope, don't let her hold him. Oh.
Alright, push play. Let's watch the second half of Lost.
What's going on?
He's looking for his stash.
Do one more bump for the road?
It's all gone. We did it all last night. I got some champagne.
You gotta have some left.
No, it's done.
I don't want your piece of crap CD from your piece of crap band.
Last night in the bar, you said you were a fan.
She wants your
Holding out on me?
Holding out on you? No, I'm not holding
Give
out
it to
on you.
me.
Give you what? I'm not holding anything.
Give it to me.
Get up!
Get up! Get up! You're pathetic.
You should have just stick to smoking pipe weed with Pippin.
Yeah, pipeweed's safer.
Russo's on the beach. She needs you. Russo? What for? I don't know.
Someone! Help!
Oh my God.
She stole the baby? Are you kidding me? God, no.
This is your fault! You brought her into the camp! If you'd just given me a gun!
Do not hit me again.
It's your fault for even Claire, you idiot.
She has a head start. If we leave now, we can catch her.
How are we gonna do that?
Because I know where she's going.
Did you sacrifice that baby in the black smoke?
The more insulation we stuff in, the better.
I think we should split them up.
Yeah.
What?
It's not smart to keep it all together, so 3 and 3. Fail safe, in case one of us
blows up.
Arts.
You and me, then.
No, I'm taking one.
Yeah, she's a criminal.
It's not gonna happen.
Fine.
No.
This is why I came.
Then you
I'm
wasted it.
carrying one.
We're done here.
This is not your decision.
Kate? Yes, it is.
We'll draw straws.
She's trying to make amends for the wrongs that she's done in life. Like, just let her carry it.
What about you? You want to carry some dynamite?
He's still got a chunk of arts on his back.
What?
You got some Ernst on you.
He's still saying his name wrong. Man.
Those are all the messages everybody wrote.
Sure are.
They're private.
Ed.
Yep. Yet she's sleeping next to good old Scott to keep her warm at night.
That's Steve. Scott's dead.
Are you bloody joking? Why would she go for the black smoke? Isn't that where the others are supposed to be?
The others are precisely why she would go there.
It isn't my fault, and I'm coming. I can't stop me.
I'm
You don't got time for this.
Charlie. Get Aaron back.
Aaron?
Please.
I will get him back. Promise.
Aaron.
Then what am I supposed to do with him? He's not supposed to be mine. It's never part of the plan.
Well, it wasn't at the beginning, right?
What?
Come on, come here. You drive for a while.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they don't know where they're going anyways. It doesn't matter.
See that cloud on the horizon? Right there?
Yeah.
You aim for that.
Clouds move, though. Kind of a moving target.
How come I never saw you?
Because your mom didn't want me to. She did what she thought was best for you.
She was wrong.
Jesus.
Brother! Hey, we hit alarm! Sawyer!
It's sinking!
Come on, buddy.
Here's your shirt. You should put that back on before you burn.
Not happy about a gun. He will be when he finds pirates.
But you're hoping a shark got Sawyer, huh?
No, I don't hate him so much that I want him to die, I don't think, but...
Just don't want him on the show anymore.
Right.
Heading the wrong way.
We should stagger our formation. Keep a safe distance from each other.
All right, we stagger. If anyone hears anything or sees anything...
Like the security system that eats people?
Yeah, like that. You two, you take your packs off, you put them down, and you run. You got it?
Got it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, keep going.
It's the same path they took to get to the...
Black Rock?
Yeah.
Saeed! Saeed!
Uh-oh.
Saeed! Saeed!
You could barely breathe. We're going to rest.
Rest! She's out there right now.
In another mile, you're going to collapse. We're going to take a break.
Oh no, the heroin. Oh,
Anyone on board?
2 men dressed as priests.
Priests?
Drug runners in disguise. The plane was loaded with heroin.
oh, he doesn't know that he was a junkie. Oh, jeez.
All right.
Don't do it, Charlie. Great.
What do you think's inside that hatch thing?
What do you think's inside it?
Stacks of TV dinners from the 50s or something? And TVs with cable, Twinkies. You know, for dessert, after the TV dinners. Twinkies keep for like 8,000 years, man.
It's not true.
I like Twinkies too.
Come on, really, what do you think's inside?
They really don't keep that long.
Hope. I think Hope's inside.
You got a girlfriend named Hope? Carrier pigeon?
Whoever named this place Dark Territory, genius.
Carrier pigeon?
Taking a message back to the others.
Oh, okay.
Letting them know where they are.
Spy.
Yeah.
That was a big ass bird. What was a condor?
A condor? The hell?
Yeah, I saw it.
Black smoke? Locke's like, it knows me, it's fine. Don't, Jack, just leave him. Jesus. Ugh. Jeez, that scared me. Stop yelling! Oh, he looked scared that time. I hate that we're never gonna know what this thing is.
No.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Do you know? Stop talking! What the f?
I need the dynamite. No, it's in my pack.
What a I was wondering why he was carrying his pack so gently over that
Just let me go.
rockway.
I'll be all right. No! Let me go. I'll be all right. Let me go.
I got it. Be careful unwrapping it. Don't throw it in.
No!
Just do it. Hurry, I can't hold it.
Don't do this, Kate.
Throw it in. Now, Kate!
It's just a cloud. It's an invisible cloud that just makes weird noises. Could someone explain this to me? Locke was all like, let me see where it's gonna take us. It'll be cool.
You. What?
Yeah, he doesn't want that watch.
You. Thanks.
If there's like a tracking device in it.
Yeah, he's like, follow that guy instead of me.
I'm fine.
Son's dad's gonna find him.
They will bring him back.
Don't say that.
They will.
How do you know that?
Because he said he would.
Hopefully he's not high.
Johnny!
See, let me see.
It's bleeding.
We need to put pressure on it.
Okay.
He's like, okay, pressure.
Not the doctor. You're a soldier. What do people do when they get wounded? I'm not going back without that baby, Saeed.
Gunpowder. Ooh. It's gonna burn it closed. Youch.
This is because I hit you, isn't it?
It's gonna burn your face off. It's gonna feel real good.
This is not going to be pleasant. You ready?
Get it away from his eyes, though.
1, 2, 3.
That's right, chicks dig scars.
It's true.
Especially if you get them saving a baby.
That's right. Can't go wrong with that combination. He's booking it. You just ditched one of his bags.
Dude,
Back
you
of
gotta
the
let
line.
me go in. I'm gonna miss my... No.
Back of the
You
line.
don't understand. This is...
Back of the line.
Slip him some cash.
Now? You're taking the computer out now?
I'll give you $500 to borrow your scooter. I just had a hip replacement. I need this thing.
$1,600.
Hunter, this is Gina. We've got one more. Ta. This is your lucky day.
Mm. Oh, to think he could have missed this flight.
Thought I heard 23.
Does that mean something to you?
What?
That number? 23?
The guy who called the feds on me back in Australia. Did it for a $23,000 reward. Mean something to you?
Nah. What the hell was all that about back there, John? What was what about? You asked me to let you go. That's right. No, that thing was taking you down the hole, and you asked me to let you go. Hurt me. No, John, it was gonna kill you. I seriously doubt that. Look, I need for you to...
He's gonna do experiments on him.
Inside your head, John. I need to know why you believe that that thing wasn't gonna...
I believe that I was being tested. I think that's why you and I don't see eye to eye sometimes, Jack. Because you're a man of science.
Yeah. And what does that make you?
Me? Well, I'm a man of faith. Each one of us was brought here for a reason.
And who brought us here, John?
The island. The island brought us here. This is no ordinary place. You've seen that. I know you have. The island chose you too, Jack. It's destiny.
I don't believe in destiny.
Yes, you do. You just don't know it yet.
I am a believer in faith, and fate, and destiny. So.
Think the dynamite's gonna work on that thing?
I hope so. I really want to know what's inside. I also kind of want to know why he lost his legs, or the use of his legs. If it was like trauma or psychosomatic.
Yeah.
Can I have a flashlight? Because the torch around the dynamite thing not making a whole lot of sense to me.
Good call. Good call. That would be horrifically terrifying.
What, on the ocean?
In the
middle of dark?
Only thing to guide you is moonlight, hopefully.
That what I think it is?
Something's out there.
I feel like that. I don't know. I feel like that's scarier than anything, though. It's coming from the other side of the island.
There's no footprints, no tracks.
This is it? This is the black smoke?
No.
Daniel? I can hear you. Come out. Please. He needs his mother.
Psycho crazy lady.
Here. There never were any others. You started the fires yourself.
I heard them whispering.
You're a nut job. You heard nothing.
I heard them say they were coming for the child. The others said they were coming for the boy.
Oh God, I don't know. She could be telling the truth. She could be schizophrenic. Who knows?
I'll light it. You take cover. There'll be enough burn time for me to get clear.
If your legs hold up.
No. Stop! Can't do this! Stop it! Stop it! We can't do this! Stop! What are you... We gotta stop it! The numbers are bad! Stop! What are you doing? Why'd you do that? Why? The numbers are bad! You gotta get back! You gotta get back!
Did it work?
No, I don't think it worked.
Ports.
Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do about that?
You and Chewie want to slow down a second and talk to me here? We have to fire the flare.
We don't know what it is. We're moving. It doesn't make
Look, are you gonna give me the damn gun, or am I gonna have to take it?
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Please, God.
You shot the flare?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's coming back! It's coming back! Yes!
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay. All right, okay.
Yeah, do you want it to come back? What is it?
It's the monster.
Oh God, what is it?
folks doing this far out here? We want to play the plane crash. We've been on it for a month, man. Plane crash, huh? Well, how about that?
This is not a good situation.
Well, ain't that something? Only the thing is,
They're the others.
we're gonna have to take the boy.
They're the others.
What'd you say? The boy. We're gonna have to take him.
Because he's special.
Who are you people? Just give us the boy.
It wasn't the baby they were after, it was Walt.
Well, all right then.
So the others have a boat? And where did Jin go?
He went to save Sawyer.
Oh no. What's in it? What's in it? Watch, it's just like full of water. Just nothing in it, just water. Goes down real far. But Locke saw light in it one day. Course.
Yep.
Cliffhanger. Not gonna tell us anything. So rude.
So thoughts?
Oh, I'm now like kind of with Hurley, like, oh those numbers are real bad. Like, we probably shouldn't have opened this thing. I didn't think about that after having saw the numbers on it a couple episodes ago. I just can't wait to see what the bunker looks like.
Yeah, what's inside?
Yeah. You know, have like these high hopes for bunkers. I love the idea of a bunker.
Yeah.
As long as it's not scary.
Well, they got it open, so perhaps next season we will find out what's inside the hatch.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That wasn't the
hopeful.
only thing that happened, though. Walt got taken and the raft got blown up.
The others come for the boy.
Yeah.
And they meant Walt.
Yeah. What do they want with Walt?
I don't know, he's special though.
Yeah.
Don't know how or why, but he's special. I still think that the baby is special too, but maybe it's too young to
know yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that psychic did send Claire and
Yeah.
Aaron to the island for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm. But and I'm still wondering what the hell with Danielle and Claire.
Yeah.
Because they didn't
address why she scratched her.
No.
Yeah.
It didn't go into that, so I'm still wondering what the heck with that. Lots of unanswered questions. Definitely leaving more questions than answering any.
Yeah.
But I guess that's to be expected when you're shooting a TV show for more than one season.
So what about our encounter with the monster this episode? Locke was getting pulled into a hole.
It's an invisible smoke monster.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming. I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah. Is it a security system for the island?
Could be. It's like the Predator.
Yeah.
In that it's invisible. The dynamite seems to injure it, or at least deter it from continuing whatever it was doing.
Yeah.
But, like, where was it going to take him?
Into the hatch.
Into the descent caves?
I mean, the hatch is underground. It was trying to pull Locke underground.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who
Maybe
knows?
that's it.
More questions. Again, more questions. No
Maybe
answers.
That was the other entrance to the hatch with no handle. Right?
Just a cavernous hole. Yeah.
Claire got her baby back. Charlie delivered. And
Yeah. He
rescued
also
Aaron.
grabbed some heroin on the way.
Yeah.
Of course. They couldn't just let that one lie. They had to bring back the temptation.
Yep.
So he's going to slip out of recovery and have a little bit of a relapse, but hopefully it won't. I'm hoping that he can keep it together, but it's just not likely. Tempted enough to take the heroin, probably tempted enough to use it.
Well, any final thoughts?
No, can't wait to see what season 2 brings. Hopefully more non-answers, I guess.
Okay. Well, just to let you know, the first season of Lost won Emmy for Best Drama.
Sure.
Do you find that a worthy award for it?
Yeah, probably.
Were you entertained for this first 25 episode season?
Took a couple episodes to hook me, but once it did hook me, I'm into it.
All right. Well, what should people comment on?
What's the favorite cliffhanger? Is it not knowing what Danielle did to Claire? Is it not knowing if Charlie's going to relapse? Is it not knowing why the hell they stole Walt?
Yeah.
Or is it the hatch? What's in the hatch? Yeah. Of those 4 things, what's everyone's...
You're missing a 5th one.
What's the 5th one?
Sawyer got shot. Is he okay? I know you're worried about that.
I know that he's fine because he's in future seasons.
How do you know that?
Because he's everybody's favorite and nobody would like him. After this season, he is not
just tried
anybody's...
to defend everybody on the raft.
There's no way he's everybody's favorite after this one season of him. He's been a total...
And he gave Jack his father's speech that he could never deliver, telling him I'm sorry.
Yes, that was very nice of him. He gained a half a point for it.
So how many points does Sawyer have then after season 1? You got at least plus half a point from his speech with...
-2.
-2?
Yeah. 2.5.
-2.5. So how many points was he down on the whole? How many points has he gained over the course of the season?
I think he was down to -5 in that one episode that I couldn't even look at him.
Yeah.
And he's worked his way back, just being halfway normal.
The Sawyer meter. -2.5. That's where we're at.
Yeah. -2.5.
I think we're going to have to keep that updated every episode we watch, right?
We'll see.
Yeah. Or if, he's dead, he died at -2.5.
We know he didn't die. I'm not an idiot.
Right. So comment your favorite cliffhanger from season 1. Was it the hatch? Was it why did they take Walt? What did Claire do to Russo? Is Charlie going to relapse? Anything else? What's in the hatch?
What's in the hatch? Yeah, those are the main things. Obviously what's in the hatch is got to be the number 1, right?
So let us know in the comments below. Anything else?
Nope. That's all I got.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe while you're down there. We're going to keep watching some more Lost.
Yep.
Season 2 coming soon.
Yep. Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to those videos, as well as full-length commentaries and more. Links down below. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.